It's going to be the hottest summer concert ever.
Oh, right.
But you can see Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera before they take their show on the road.
Oh, goody.
Beginning today, Justin can be seen sweating it up in ads for Bally Total Fitness.
Right.
And this weekend, Christina will love it live for the 2003 NBA playoffs. So what does Christina like most about basketball?
Some of the cute players.
Yes.
Cute players.
Good answer when you don't know anything.
Some of the cute players and her alone in the room.
It would be great, right?
To have the biggest NBA tray in the world run on her. I mean, that's what everyone thinks about her now. That she's pretty skanky. And it's helped her career immensely.
Right.
So, there you go.
Steven tried to get more skanky one year.
Yes, it didn't really work for him.
No, he's still the
It
same
wasn't in
guy.
his personality.
A few people bought into it,
The
though.
way he posed on the cover of Rolling Stone did nothing for anyone.
He got boobs.
With my
Yes.
shirt off.
Right.
Didn't we read a story about a guy who, on a dare on a bed, got boobs like a couple of years ago?
Yep.
Kilbreath, we'll offer you $1,000 to get breasts.
No thanks.
10,000.
No thanks.
20 grand
No
right
thanks.
now. Boom.
Let me see the cash.
I'll show you the cash.
It'd just be interesting to see that amount of cash.
You get breast implants for a year, I'll give you 20 grand.
Oh, man.
Come on.
You know he's been dying to. He just needs a little boost.
The real question is, would you touch him?
I would not touch him.
I think I need a reduction. If you pay for that, that'd be fine.
See, I see it as you do need a reduction or implants, but you have to get one or the other. You can't just leave them the way they are.
Right.
It's like half finished.
Half finished. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I'll be fine without.
Okay. Very good.
Because then you have to go buy all those bras and everything like that.
Right.
And I'd need the support.
Like you don't anyway. All right. What else is going on in the world? What else do we need to talk about? We have a lot going on today.
Okay, well.
I've been promising for the past few days, and today it will happen. I will be playing the Men with Game calls, Terry. That woman who called yesterday
Yes.
saying that she was having the big triangle with the married couple,
Right.
and now she's cheating
With both of them behind their back.
Behind, yeah, something like that. She's supposed to come down. I doubt it. We'll see.
Supposed to. Okay, well, I've got some news for you about Queen Latifah. She's standing behind a new line of lingerie called Curvations. And it's for the plus-size woman, and she's all happy about it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Because nothing beats a great pair of chubby legs. Queen Latifah's lingerie model now.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's behind
Pantyhose and...
all kinds of lingerie, you know.
Yes.
She says that it's wonderful to have this new line, Curvations, because it wasn't long ago that she had to shop in the men's department to find clothes that would fit her figure.
Wow. Mm-hmm. She's the new queen of the fatties.
Should to get a teddy from the men's department?
A teddy from
Anna Nicole's been kicked out of that role, Terry.
Yeah, no.
It is official, ladies and gentlemen. Anna Nicole out, Queen Latifah in
That's probably a good thing.
as
no
the
kidding.
head of the Fat Girls.
No
Karen Manheim had a cup of coffee in that spot,
Yes, she did.
but was quickly removed by Anna Nicole, who has now been ousted for Queen
Queen.
Latifah!
Okay.
For those keeping score at home, and we know no one is.
And in addition, she also has signed a...
Now, isn't Queen Latifah a better role model for the fat girls than an Anna Nicole Smith, who was just laying around doing nothing but eating cheese puffs and making her son just seem like he's in trouble?
I suppose so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an upgrade, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
A little more productive in society, I
I think so, yeah, I agree with you.
Out of the fat girls, and more of a success story than Anna Nicole just marrying some half-dead guy
Right.
to get fame.
And fortune.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
And also, speaking of fortune for Queen Latifah, she's also signed on to star in a spin-off of Barbershop, even though she didn't even star in the original.
Right.
But
So take it to another level, Terry.
Well-
when she gets her friends, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Renee Zellweger involved in Barbershop. Oh, that Barbershop is never going to be more ghetto.
well, actually, it would be called Beauty Shop, so there you go.
I don't believe that.
I have it right here.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, also some news about Harrison Ford. He can finally marry Callista Flockhart whenever that'll take place. He and his wife of 18 years, Melissa Matheson, have worked out an arrangement to split their $300 million fortune.
Harrison Ford's worth $300 million?
Apparently he is.
Well, he's in like all of the top 10 movies.
Of all time?
Yeah, like Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Oh,
all
yeah, I
that
loved his
stuff.
part in Godfather, and he was certainly good in Gone with the Wind.
A lot of the top 10
Oh,
movies, I
jeez.
should say.
You said all.
Well, I did.
Did
but
you say all?
I think I did. But,
I mean, I loved his contributions to Rocky. It was terrific.
well, you didn't see him in Titanic. He was the guy shoveling the coal.
Yeah, right.
I thought that was you, Kilbreath. Yes. He's in like all the top 10 movies of all time.
He's in more than
Maybe
anybody
he's
else.
in one. How many of the top 10 movies is he really in?
Well, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, Indiana
three-
Jones,
no,
Raiders of
they're
the
not
Lost Ark.
Top 10? Come on.
Those aren't all in the top 10. You're just making a new top 10.
All right, well, look it
Stephen's
up.
top 10 list. Starring Harrison Ford.
Find out.
I'm looking it
just
up.
because you have a huge Harrison poster
I
in
don't.
your
I just-
bedroom. Just
those
because
are-
you think about Harrison Ford all the time.
All right.
Just because Campbell turns into Harrison Ford's face. Don't think that Harrison Ford is bigger than he is.
I give you a couple there.
And
Stephen.
I'm aware that he's made some big movies.
More than anybody else.
I'm aware that he's been a big success in the movie industry, but I just didn't think he had $300 million put together.
Oh, all those damn new movies are taking over.
Because he wasn't in the day when they were making $20 million film at the drop of a hat. When he made Raiders of the Lost Ark, he was lucky if he got $2 million.
Was he in Spider-Man? No, he's in one of the top 10.
Oh, all of the top 10. Wasn't that your quote there?
You know, at home behind closed doors, Stephen plays Han Solo. Campbell plays Chewbacca.
But like 5 years ago, he was in most of them.
And Amy comes in as Yoda. I'm sorry, maybe you're not familiar with that person. It's Amy playing the part of Yoda.
Because most of the top 10 are recent. So that's
right?
skewed.
But what about of
I live in the
all
80s, so
time?
back in the 80s, he was in...
Me, wifey.
Star Wars is number 2, so there you go.
Is that right? I feel better knowing that now. So you were all over it, Stephen. He's in one of the top 10 movies.
Right.
So are 100 other actors.
Yeah, that's true.
They all have $300 million in your mind?
Probably not.
Okay.
I wonder was the last time Harrison Ford really had a big movie?
I don't know.
It's been a
It's-
while.
It's been a couple of years,
Yeah.
at least. Mm-hmm. So, again, I express my utter surprise that he has $300 million to divide between him and his wife.
But he's in all of the top 10 movies.
He must have invested it well.
Wasn't he Forrest Gump?
All right. Anyhow.
7 Days and 7 Nights must have raked in $100 million. That was terrific.
What was that movie he did recently with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh, What Lies Beneath?
What
Yeah.
Lies
Well, that was a winner. I mean, it was all right, but
Yeah.
no one really liked it, did they?
I don't
I thought
Okay.
I actually really liked it.
I liked it, but no one really liked
No.
it. Okay.
Most normal people didn't like
Right.
it. That's really what it is.
So he's getting divorced. It's official. He can
Yeah,
now
it's
marry.
official.
He can now marry the anorexic girl.
Yes, he
Okay,
can.
good. That's good news.
The T-Man.
Can't be bargained with.
What time is it?
Citizen journalist Peter Arnett appears on Iraqi TV, gets the axe back home, and then says he's sorry.
Yeah, it's a little late for that.
Yeah.
Didn't turn out to be a good career move for him, did it?
Sorry.
I want to apologize to the American people for clearly making a misjudgment over the weekend
Oh, wait a minute. They already fired me? Okay, I'm not sorry.
by giving an interview to Iraqi television. Now,
The
I said
veteran
in that
foreign
interview-
correspondent has been let go by NBC News,
Right.
MSNBC,
Sure.
and National Geographic Explorer.
That's a good trifecta, let me tell you.
Whoa.
He was like on the top of his field.
Yeah.
Now he's hanging out with gay phone operator, I guess, on the unemployment lines. Although they say he did get a job with a British newspaper, but that's I would say, a serious downgrade.
Yeah.
Critical comments he made about the war to Iraqi television.
The first war plan has failed
Oh.
because of Iraqi resistance.
I think he's getting old and he's senile now and he thinks he's an army general or something. That happens when you're in enough wars.
Right.
You will have your mind start to bend a little bit.
Now they're trying to write another war plan.
Arnett reported on the first Gulf War for CNN, but later became involved in a controversy over an erroneous story about the military that had to be retracted.
Right.
This morning, a contrite Arnett told Matt Lauer he would be leaving Baghdad.
My stupid misjudgment was to spend 15 minutes in an impromptu interview with Iraqi television.
Right.
That is being received with anger,
You think?
surprise,
Sure.
and clearly, unhappily in the United States. And for that, I'm sorry.
Right. Why did he just lie and say they put a gun to my head or they threatened to kill me and I had to say these things? I'm sorry.
I don't.
Anyone would have bought that.
Yeah, probably.
Given what we've been informed about the Iraqi regime, we could have all understood how, oh, what a hero. He had to do it, but he was being told he could die at any second if he said the wrong thing, and here he is to tell the story. Peter Arnett, yeah! But he wasn't quick enough thinking, I guess.
No.
You just lie! Instead of having your career being flushed down the toilet. And who knows? I still think that could have been the truth. Well, what possessed him to say the things that he said on Iraqi TV?
Well, like you said, he's seen enough wars. He's been through it all, and maybe he just, who knows?
He's lost it.
Yeah, he's lost it. Maybe that's it. It's time for him to retire. Go about.
I think he believes it based on his own opinion, but as a reporter, you shouldn't be giving your own opinion.
It's time for the dog track?
Yeah, maybe so. Sit down for a while, relax.
But I don't know how you can come up with that opinion, Stephen. From what we have been told through propaganda, that's not the way. It's been shaken down. Well, whether it's the truth or propaganda, I don't know, but this is what we've been told. That the war is going as planned. Sure. Not as quick as everyone would like. We all like the slam bam thank you, Iraq. But that's not realistic.
Yeah, but this time we're going to take care of him, so that's good. That's what
we're
it's all
going to finish
about.
the job that his father couldn't do.
That's right.
I see now.
Damn that elder bush.
Wow. He didn't have a W. What do you expect?
That's true.
What else is going on? What else?
Well, since we're on the subject and we haven't had a chance to really talk about this, but Geraldo Rivera has been escorted out of Iraq for his
that's quite a bus. Him and Peter Arnett being escorted out of the country.
Yeah.
Geraldo is gone, banished.
See you later, dude.
So once Geraldo leaves the country limits, once he leaves the perimeter of Iraq, once he's officially out of Iraq, then Saddam Hussein again becomes the #1 hated man inside Iraq.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Geraldo and his bright moves, he tells his cameraman to, aim down at the ground, and then he drew some map to show where, our 101st Airborne was going to go and all this stuff.
Right.
Right. You're not supposed to do that, Geraldo.
They're parachuting in right about here.
So if you guys want to put your men over this way. So, and of course, the Pentagon found out because they were watching the news, Fox News, which...
But Peter Arnett was an established, highly esteemed reporter. Geraldo Rivera has always been a dick. And everyone knows he's been a dick.
Right, but they still put him on TV.
Right.
So.
He has a nice dick following that, I guess, has kept him around enough, although it's been fading over the years.
Well, he's done so many tomb stories, you know.
Right.
We should have put him on the front lines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't he do a story in Afghanistan a couple years ago where he was being shot at?
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They couldn't finish the job. He lost his show that he used to have on OJ every night.
Oh, yeah.
They had to go and get a verdict on OJ.
Damn it.
Even for a year after the verdict, he was still like, okay, so let's discuss OJ the year after. Remember, he used to talk about OJ every single night?
Yep.
Every night!
Isn't that kind of weird to see him on Fox, a news channel, when the guy says, okay, let's go to Geraldo now.
Right!
Very strange.
Bushier mustache than Saddam Hussein!
And Peter Arnett can be anchors for Al Jazeera now.
Wow! That's quite the team.
Yeah, those two together.
There you have it. So he's also been escorted out.
Yes. We will no longer see him doing any coverage.
Don't give away battle plans. You should be fine.
Right.
So the embedded reporters are down to a final 4. Those who haven't been escorted out have been wounded.
Right.
This embedded reporter idea was really a good move.
Well, you wanted to feel what it's like to be on the front line.
From the East, we have Brian Williams.
Peter Arnett screwed my bracket up so bad.
Right? Peter Arnett was in the final game of everyone's bracket, and so was Geraldo, and now they're gone.
Oh,
you see what
boy.
this March Madness can do?
I know. You can make a bracket for everything. Oh, and...
All the upsets.
Yeah. This is it.
Yes.
And are you ready for the big DVD documentary coming out entitled Uncle Saddam? It's showing all of Saddam Hussein's quirks and weird habits.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's chock full of information and entertainment pleasure.
Sure.
Everyone's going to want to get the Saddam Hussein DVD.
Right.
Does he sing with Justin on the DVD, Terry?
No, it doesn't say that. But it tells you how he loves to go fishing with grenades.
Wow.
Throws the grenade in.
That's not a good deal for the fish.
No.
Not that fishing altogether is.
But still. And he sends his little scuba divers in to go collect the fish.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So all his eccentricities
Yep.
are laid out before you as a purchaser of the Saddam Hussein DVD coming to movie store shelves soon.
Yes. He's got a collection of bulletproof hats. Isn't that nice?
Well, something tells me he better put them on.
I can't wait to see the 2 hours of crazy outtakes.
And bloopers, Stephen. Don't forget the bloopers.
He sits down in his chair, someone pulls it away from him.
Saddam Hussein said something whoopee cushion. Someone clear the room. He farted. Well, I got to reserve my copy ahead of time.
Yeah, let's.
Get me on Amazon.com.
How about how fast your life would end if you pulled a chair out from Saddam?
Yeah.
How fast is that ticket to the grave? Jeez.
It's been a situation where people have died for not having his soup warm enough.
I know.
Right, I know.
Pulling out his chair may not be the best move as far as your standing in this country.
Right.
But the DVD, that's not a joke.
No, it's actually entitled Uncle Saddam.
Uncle Saddam. And
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary, and it's going to point out and illustrate all the craziness
That
is the life of Saddam Hussein.
Is it something he's putting out or somebody here that's making
And if you
fun of
want
him?
her now, get some knives. See Saddam at 2 a.m. doing an infomercial?
They include Dorf on golf.
Right. God. So, Stephen is asking a very, very important question. Is Saddam Hussein putting this out himself, or is it some other company?
No, he's not putting it out.
Okay, there's your answer, Stephen. I know you were dying to know.
Well, I wanted to know if it was a serious thing or if it was a satire on him.
Well, it's a serious little background, I'm sure, of him. But he's not sitting there coming up with ideas for the DVD. He's not behind it, Stephen. He has other things on his plate right now.
Can you imagine he's the one holding his own camera going, okay, here I am.
He's got a lot of more important issues to worry about right now. He's got a lot going on. He's going to open for Carrot Top this weekend in Vegas.
Yeah, you can't select, commentary by Saddam Hussein during the thing.
Well, the bonus track of the DVD probably will offer some
That's what I'm wondering.
running audio of Saddam talking about just how that all transpired. Huh? I don't know.
It was a difficult shot this day with the weather the way it was.
Right. So we're all excited about that chair.
Oh, good.
Uncle
I'm
Saddam.
glad you are.
Stephen, you buy any good DVDs lately?
No. I have not purchased any good ones. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
And the star in those movies are?
Would you know of them? I told you, Tari?
No, I
Okay.
probably wouldn't, but...
You want to borrow them, Stephen?
Sure. You got a lot of them.
It's good background for you and your afternoon activities. That's all I can tell you.
No, actually, I did buy my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Is that right?
Yes.
You sure you bought it and weren't living it?
Wasn't living it. no.
Okay. Saddam provide audio on the DVD bonus track? Stephen?
Saddam and his band. Want to perform the theme song?
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Oh, I know.
What else?
Well, Jesse Jackson says he wants to run over there and save all the journalists, from that are missing, that went missing in Iraq. So we'll see how that turns out. And also, they're talking about the weather. It's not going very well over there. It's looking to suck real soon. So that's going to hamper our war efforts.
It's looking at what real soon?
Suck real soon. Because they're talking about, 105-degree weathers and temperatures and the sandstorms. And
It's looking to suck real soon.
Yeah.
Meteorologist Terry Free on the case.
She learned that at broadcasting school. That's one of the terms.
I think Al Roker used that the other day.
Right?
So, they're looking at, you've got 270,000 troops over there.
It's looking to suck real soon.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be on alert.
Okay.
Very good.
So, you know what else you wanted me to update with?
No, that's enough.
Well,
That was great.
The T-Man. Listen.
Another American Idol scandal. Singer Corey Clark is a crowd pleaser on stage, but we have the mugshot from his arrest for battery.
Oh, goody.
The 22-year-old finalist is scheduled to go to trial on April 15th in his hometown of Topeka, Kansas.
All right, okay. How many of these scandals now has American Idol had? It seems like it's too convenient for them to constantly have these news stories pop up right in the middle of the week when the show is due to come on tonight, right?
Right.
All right.
This is like the third one that I can think of.
You telling me the Fox people don't do background checks?
Well, they claim they do,
Are these 22-year-olds?
I know.
This dude had an arrest just last year.
Right.
For, what was it, beating up his sister?
Yes.
They only checked 2 months back, though.
I think they like these stories. I think they make sure these stories get to the press so that they can get extra people excited about tonight's show.
The 22-year-old finalist is scheduled to go to trial on April 15th in his hometown of Topeka, Kansas.
Topeka, Kansas? He's like he wasn't banging his sister. Well, he probably was. And that's what led to the assault. She said no. And in Topeka, Kansas, no means maybe.
Clark is facing charges of battery against his teenage sister and resisting arrest last October following a disturbance at his family's home.
Right.
According to the Smoking Gun website, neighbors called police after hearing a female voice screaming from inside the house.
Yes.
When police arrived, Clark allegedly became confrontational, prompting the officers to wrestle the 6-foot-tall singer to the ground. After being handcuffed and placed inside a police cruiser,
Yep.
Clark was able to get his cuffed hands in front of him, forcing police to threaten him with a taser gun if he continued to resist.
So he was cuffed behind his back and somehow managed to, is he a really skinny dude?
Yes.
Well, he's also a contortionist at a fair on the weekend.
She's very tall,
Let
very
me
skinny.
tell you the reality.
Yes.
If you're going to be looking for the next big rock star, if you're looking for the next big American Idol pop just mega star, you better be prepared and know that these individuals are drugs, smoking, porno watching, hitting women, battering people all the time kind of people.
Okay.
What do they expect?
How did Kelly get through?
Yeah, she was
Well, that's why she really hasn't done anything since then. That's true. She didn't really fit the M.O. Huh?
controversy.
After relenting, Clark was booked on 3 misdemeanor charges and could face a year in prison if convicted.
Oh. Right, it really sounds like a tough guy, let me tell you.
Oh, Paula loves him, man. Seriously.
Singing Steve Perry songs.
Yeah.
Sounds like a guy who would beat up his sister.
Right, you can't beat up a guy.
Because all through high school, he's been beaten up. So he goes home and beats up his sister. Who puts up a big struggle, by the way. Right? Well, I'll tell you, now I actually, because of this story, might decide to turn on American Idol
You're
tonight.
back in?
So they sucked me in.
Oh, geez.
These stories are very, very beneficial for American Idol, and I'm convinced they know they won't accept you as a person to make it on the show if you don't have some kind of little record that they can use during the course of the running of this program to get people reinterested.
So they really screen for someone who does have a
Probably.
record.
And they know just when to release it.
Right.
Okay, let's release the Topeka, Kansas schmuck tonight. We'll give the news, the press, that story tonight. What do you say? Okay, good.
Yeah,
They know what they're doing.
Fox probably runs the Smoking Gun website.
Now that's a masculine sound.
That's not the sister?
E.T. has also learned this wasn't Clark's first brush with the law. In April 2000, the wannabe star was sued by Walmart for passing bad checks.
Hey.
And a year later, he was sued by a Topeka grocery store for the same offense.
I don't know how we missed that. Thompson, didn't you see that on his record?
If you can't afford to shop at Walmart,
Right.
stay out of there, man. You gotta reevaluate. Jesus.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
Now that's the sound of an American Idol, let me tell you. Oh, yes. The masculine tones of, what's his stupid name?
Corey.
Corey. Yes. Every 12-year-old in the training bra is loving him. You know it.
Come on.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
I mean, this is the best they got for this go-around of American Idol? This is the guy?
No, one of the first women to dry out, Frenchie, she was kicked out. She was the first one, and she had an awesome voice. And then they have this one guy who's kind of heavy set that is.
She was the first one to dry out?
No, to get kicked out.
Oh.
She was
All right,
the first
maybe it was a Freudian
controversy.
slip.
But
All right. So she also was kicked out.
yeah,
She's gone.
and she was
This-
probably.
This Corey, she was one of the best.
Yes.
This Corey dude is not one of the best, and to our knowledge, hasn't been kicked out, has he?
No.
I hope not, because America needs detail.
Today I'm more confused.
It's unclear whether Fox and the producers of American Idol were aware of Clark's criminal past.
Right.
The network wouldn't comment on whether or not any action will be taken against the singer. This late
Paula Abdul is taking action on him right now.
Yeah, probably. She really
Paula
likes him.
Abdul is a just messed up in the head bunt. So I would screw in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it.
So if he wins, it proves to the kids out there that crime pays.
Yes. Duping Walmart is always a good move.
This latest scandal comes on the heels of the news that his fellow finalist, Trinice, had been arrested for 2 felony offenses for shoplifting in 1999.
Trinice, is that the one you're talking about?
No.
There's another scandal that you're talking about.
Yeah. This is the one where she was on a pornographic website in order to...
I love her work.
in order to attend college because she needed the money for that.
We talked about that story.
Yeah.
She's gone. She's been kicked off, and she was one of the best in your opinion.
One of the best.
And her porn site address is?
I have no idea.
But America didn't like her because of that, probably.
Says who?
Well, she got kicked out.
But that wasn't because of America. It was because of the producers of Fox. They didn't feel...
They yanked her.
They
She was
yanked
not
her.
voted off,
Right.
Stephen.
I see.
Because I'm part of America last I checked, and I like her.
Right.
And I haven't even seen her website.
And Trinice...
I just like the idea of starving college girls turning to porn to make ends meet.
Really?
I think it's a good move.
Forget the scholarships.
Right.
Forget being smart.
Scholarships are for pussies. Right.
But Trinice, the scandal before Corey,
Right.
she's very good too.
Okay.
Yes.
She also posed on porn sites?
No. She's a shoplifter.
I'm thinking of starting a new show called Skank Yankers.
Skank Yankers?
That's right, Terry, on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Where we could get all these women that pose for porn sites, of which there are plenty to choose, to get through college, and we start them on their own show, trying to find the American Idol, in my opinion. And we're calling it a Skank, a Yankers.
All righty.
If you're a skank and you got yanked off the show, you can join.
Start taking some calls this morning. 1-866-663-T-Man, you're on the air.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Hey.
You're calling up to try out for Skank Yankers? Hello?
I was calling to say that those people want to get on American Idol and become stars.
Yes.
You know, so they're going to pump their life up like they're stars. Talk about them real
So this comes with the territory. They better learn early.
They better learn early.
The paparazzi, all that stuff, they better get accustomed to it quick.
Exactly.
I see.
Have fun.
So it's all part of the fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, well, it just came over the wires. The dude that we just talked about here.
The Corey guy?
Yeah. Has officially been booted.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Probably came over the wires about 24 hours ago. But I was just told that it is official that he is not going to be on the show anymore. American Idol has. So the chances are that everything I've been telling you is not correct. Or maybe it is. I still haven't decided whether American Idol they have to know about these records.
You would think, yes.
And they love booting people. It's all part of the fun. It's all part of the hysteria that creates interest for this show that they're concerned at any moment could start to really flounder in the ratings.
Right.
So they play with these people's lives. They pretend like they don't know, and then when he's starting to do well, when he's making it through the rounds, all of a sudden, we just found out about this. Well, we can't have that on our squeaky clean American Idol program. They're toying with these people, Terry. This Corey dude who beat up his sister. Who doesn't beat up their sister? Who doesn't beat up their sister? The only times I beat up Allison. How many times she beat up me?
I got beat up plenty.
I took a bite out of her face once.
No, you didn't.
That's right.
You bit your sister?
I was young. I needed the money.
Oh, my gosh.
In the face, though?
In the face?
I was like 9.
Did you, draw blood? Is there a scar?
She's got a scar.
No.
It's a pretty one, too.
That's terrible.
I know that.
What did your mom do?
She punished me.
Good.
I couldn't use the phone for a day.
Wow.
Darius never can't use it for life.
Was she were you guys wrestling around?
It's not a
and
big scar. It's like by her ear, and she was laying on top of me. I wasn't old enough to get excited, I guess, yet. Maybe I was 7. And
you just bit out.
Yes.
That's what you got.
I took a little piece out of her ear or something like that. Me and Tyson have a lot in common.
I guess so.
No, it wasn't out of her ear. It was like little indentation from my teeth.
Little?
That's right.
She has a
I didn't even
scar.
have full teeth yet. It was like baby teeth.
Right.
She doesn't have a real, like a big hook scar or anything. It's like a little mark on her face.
Yeah, but she never came after you again, did she?
You taught that bitch a lesson, huh?
I could never be on Fantasy Island.
Oh, damn.
Mr. Rourke was going to have me on, and then they found out about my scandal.
Oh, drama.
And they kicked me off, just like they've kicked off Corey now.
Wow.
So I guess America doesn't have to vote anymore.
Right.
Eventually, all the people will just be kicked off by Fox.
Well, think about it. You're right. The first go-around was nice and smooth. No major,
How do you kick this man off? How do you kick off Corey?
He's the...
E.T. is...
Well, maybe the people of American Idol are getting, concerned about the competition because all the other stations are putting out their own little, most talented kid
Right.
and all that.
So they have to go the extra mile and hire criminals.
A convicted felon idol.
Oh, no.
Yes. So if we would have digged Kilbreath's background after all these years, you think we find out that he beat up his sister? And he didn't even have a sister. It was Sister Teresa from the convent. But seriously, who doesn't beat up their sister?
Yeah, it's all part of
He
it,
just
right?
got turned in by his sister.
Because she wanted to make some money off the guy who's now famous.
Right, huh? Yeah, she knew a year in advance.
He's bouncing checks at Walmart. I don't think he's exactly loaded yet.
You're on the air.
Hi, I'm just calling to give an opinion about American Idol.
All right.
I think they're booting most of Kimberly's competition off, the blonde that they've been trying to get to win from the beginning.
So it's all a plot. So America doesn't vote in the wrong person in Simon's mind.
Exactly.
Simon has to front the money for their album regardless of who America chooses.
Right.
So he's coming up with a crafty way to make sure the people he doesn't want to promote,
Exactly.
he never beat up his sister.
Exactly.
All false reports.
It's all a plot in this woman's mind
You got
to
it.
get the right person to win.
And she's
got
really
it.
not that good.
Beating up his
Yes,
sister.
She's not good
She-
at
she's
all.
not.
Who, the blonde?
Yeah.
But
No.
you can
She
tell.
looks good.
You can
She
tell that
looks
Simon
great.
likes her.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's all conspiracy.
You got it.
There was a second singer.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
I just can't believe people are watching this show. It's unbelievable. Sitting down and watching these people sing these stupid songs.
Now the ratings are still
that
real
was
good.
terrific.
You would think the second go-around, with all the popularity of the first one, that they would have had unbelievable singers this time around. And I don't feel it. I don't see it. They what?
They
do?
do. Yeah.
I have not heard it. I've watched at least 3 episodes since this one started, and I have not seen anybody that sounds like they are big time. I mean, big time.
No, there is one guy, I swear. What is his name? Who looks like Ryan Seacrest
I saw the
a little
wild
bit.
card round that they were promoting ahead of time would be the best of the groupings, and I didn't see anyone that stood out as even better than Kelly Clarkson.
Well, the one guy who kind of looks like Ryan Seacrest, the
Heaven
host.
forbid.
He has an unbelievable voice.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's like.
Well, Terry, the Smoking Gun just reported that he plays with himself, so he's out.
Lighting Up is out in New York City. The new law outlawing cigarette smoking in just about all workplaces, restaurants, and bars in the Big Apple.
Ah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yes. Let me call my travel agent now. Steve, what do you think there? No smoking anywhere. You cannot smoke, basically.
I'm all for that.
In your basement and only your basement.
I think that they should open like smoking clubs or smoking places just so all the smokers can go to the same spot.
That's not a bad idea.
There you have it.
No, Stephen, you don't frequent places where people smoke anyway.
There's the Kilbreath little opinion on this situation. He's probably still broken up and frustrated that Corey's been kicked off American Idol. Stephen loves a good prison bitch on these programs. Is that what it is,
Well, it
Stephen?
definitely adds to the excitement. I mean, it made you more interested in Joe Millionaire when you found out Sarah was,
Doesn't it just seem like
into bondage?
a healthy number of representation of the male population on this American Idol program just seem to be fitting into the prison bitch mode?
Well.
Doesn't seem like a lot of high voice, non-masculine individuals on there?
No, I don't think, No.
All right.
You better not sing like that in the prison band.
Whatever happened to guys like Teddy Pendergrass and real masculine-sounding voices?
How about lead singer from AC/DC? When's a guy like that going to come out?
Where do we get someone like that? Hot shot, you're feeling on no smoking. There's a huge sign written in the sky of New York City. It says no smoking in designated area. That would be New York State.
Right.
Yeah, anywhere.
Stupid.
Huh? Wow.
Of all the things they should worry about in New York City,
Oh.
I think smoking's in the top 10, okay?
Right.
All the smokers stand in Jersey, just looking at New York.
People that don't smoke all the time, they like to go out on the weekends and smoke
You
at
can't
these
even
bars.
smoke at a bar on a weekend.
Wow.
If you're in a bar, you're having a drink, you have to refrain from lighting up. Mm-hmm. It's a smoke-free environment.
Yeah.
Fascinating. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I was just wondering if you think it's right for a husband to be upset with his wife if once in a blue moon she just really doesn't feel like having sex.
Oh. Well, of course, people have been kicked off American Idol for that reason, last I've heard.
This is only once in a blue moon.
Once in a
man.
blue moon. What is your definition of once in a blue moon? Every other day.
No, not every other day. I'm
And
gonna
obviously,
be, like, really,
you're speaking of your you're speaking of your own experience, I imagine, right?
Exactly.
We're not
I'm gonna
talking
be really
about.
blunt.
You're not going to try to disguise this as a friend's problem or
friend
something
too.
you've heard about. This happened to you.
Exactly.
You turned down your husband. You said whenever it was the other night that I'd rather not tonight, and he got all bent out of shape.
Yeah.
As if he saw a no smoking sign in a bar in New York City. How weird is that? So you're wondering, is that allowed? Is that something that should be permitted and justifiable and understandable? And Terry has already shaken her head yes. She's very much in agreement that a woman should, or anybody,
or even a man, right?
should be able to say, and it should be understandable that I'm not interested in sex. But the real interesting thing about sex is, even if you're not interested, the other person can still enjoy.
But
so under that premise, isn't it? And I read this in Redbook, and I described this to you, and I shared this with you a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to share it with you again. Aren't the two people we look up to most in the world John Travolta and Kelly Preston?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in Redbook, there was an article by John Travolta, or he was interviewed by all the fascinating people that put together Redbook. They had a moment where they asked him about the sex life between him and his wife and why they're one of the most successful, if not the most successful, Hollywood couples in the modern day.
Right.
And one of the things that John Travolta pointed out was that they have an agreement. I will share this again with you. Their agreement is that whenever the other person doesn't feel like having sex, they still do it.
Right.
Because the first party wants to have it. And that's their standing rule. And it makes you think that even if you are not interested in having sex, don't you think your partner, and you answer this for me, would you as a partner, I'm sure you've engaged in a little sex in your life, Terry, would you rather have sex with a dead fish or no sex at all?
No sex at all.
I agree with that.
If this woman last night or whenever it was decided she wasn't in the mood for sex, do you think her husband would have rather had sex with a dead fish that is her or no sex at all?
But the thing is this. You always, even, I think
so
that
you
it's
disagree with the legend that is John Travolta.
I do, because I think that is, they are a unique couple who
unique
that it
and
works.
that they're successful.
No, that it works for. But I don't necessarily think that that's a majority rule that would apply and
to
be
successful couples.
Right. I mean, if you did an interview with Tom Hanks and Rita, whatever her name, Wilson, are they saying the
Tom
same
Hanks
thing?
would say he'd take her dead fish over nothing at all.
He'd take Wilson.
He'd take Wilson. But I think that that is just a unique situation.
So your husband made you feel guilty last night? Is that what it is, basically? And
I have the biggest silent treatment in the entire universe, and and I do it when I'm not really in the mood, and I end up enjoying it anyway. I mean,
and that's, and I agree with her. I think that even if you're not in the mood, but you'll at least make the effort, you end up enjoying it to some extent.
But there are some times that you're just so not in the mood that your partner, your husband, your significant other, your wife should understand.
Right.
And there should be no fallout from that conversation.
Right. And
there should be no guilt felt by her.
Right.
There should be no tension felt from him. And the fact that he's giving her a little bit of flack for this once in a blue moon period where she didn't want to no pun intended, have this intercourse thing last night.
Right.
The fact that he's giving her that is wrong on his part.
I think so.
And it speaks volumes for the very shaky marriage that she's now presently undergoing. Is that what you're saying, Terry?
I don't know if it's that shaky, but I think that he is not really, being realistic to the fact that sometime, who knows when, there may come a time that he says, you know what, I'm really, really not in the mood.
Wow.
And she can say, okay, I understand because you were there for me.
But will she, even if he gives her this moment of a day pass where she's not going to be having sex with him without any guilt or tension, will she, when the time comes that he doesn't feel like having sex, if that ever arises?
Right. He threw that in my face, yeah.
I think she will. I think
she'll get all insecure. And what's wrong with me? Am I getting fat?
No.
Is there somebody else?
No.
I saw the way you looked at that girl at the Christmas party 7 months ago.
But here's the thing. I mean, what happens if during this? I'm asking the lady here on the line. What happens during that time of
confused.
the month where you can't really?
Sorry, during that time of the month, I stay clear of everyone because me and my maxi pets need my time.
Well, I'm asking her. I mean, does he allow for that, or are they continually doing it?
Well, Terry, these kind of conversations aren't permitted on a family show. Okay, this is really nauseating topics being brought to the table by you.
I apologize, but if he gets upset over this,
Terry wants to know if he intervenes with Aunt Flo's visit.
Let me tell you, that's mainly the reason right now that I said no.
See?
And usually he's become accustomed to working through that portion of time?
Yeah.
But this one certain this one certain time of the calendar month is a time that you wanted to not go into that bit of area of the world.
Well, your body aches and you have a headache and all that crap,
Yes.
I like mine right now.
Just hearing about it. Right. So your husband made you feel guilty?
Yes.
All right.
Why?
He's not.
That's all right.
If she was married to John Travolta, she probably would have let him jump on last night, right?
She would have had to.
No.
If one party wants it, the other party has to assume the position.
Right.
I don't think that's necessarily it.
Yes.
Maybe it's the husband that she doesn't like. I mean, if she was married to someone like John Travolta, she'd probably want to do it every night.
I don't think that's the case with her. I think she just was not in the mood.
Every woman who is in love with their husband is married to John Travolta. So is your husband John Travolta or no?
Well,
see, she's
I
not in
wouldn't
love.
say John Travolta.
See, Terry, she's not in love. He's more Richard Gere, and that's a problem. So is this going to carry over into tonight and tomorrow and the upcoming weekend? It is.
Probably, yeah.
Then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Then you have to evaluate some of the strength or lack thereof that your marriage currently now sits on.
And the thing is, the reason why I feel guilty is because he obviously takes it personally.
Well, how could he take it?
He gets vain and he gets insecure.
Yeah, I think so.
And he wonders why you're not just completely amazed by the prospect of getting to have sex with this wonderful stud yet again on this given night.
With the black socks and the boxers.
Is that what his problem is?
I have no idea.
He's wondering how you could turn down such a stallion?
Does he do this often?
No.
I mean, so this is like one of the first times, or?
She said.
No, he says that, nobody should refuse anybody on both parts. Never.
Nobody should refuse.
Right.
So there's never been a day where you wanted it where he wasn't in the mood?
That probably happened maybe once, and that's because maybe he had the flu or something like that. But otherwise...
you wanted it even though he had the flu, and he should have never refused you, according to him, correct?
Say that again, sorry?
Aren't symptoms for the flu and your monthly situation pretty much the same? Runny nose, fever,
right, cramp,
aches and pains and all that stuff?
Leave the guy alone. Get that thermometer out of your ass. I'm coming over.
Yeah, but he might have been faking the flu because maybe he wasn't in the mood.
All right. But
How long have you two been married?
7 months.
That's it. So you're newlyweds.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this couple looks by year 2, Terry?
Whoa.
Are you completely convinced that you did the right thing by getting married?
Absolutely.
You do?
Yep.
Is he?
How old are you?
Pardon me?
How old are you?
Well, if I tell you, he's going to notice it's me on the phone, but...
He already does.
Yeah.
Every husband out there assumes this is his wife.
Right.
So just deny it, you'll be fine. Go ahead.
I'm 31.
31.
Yes.
You should be on your knees,
Oh, come on.
so to speak, thanking your lucky stars
Stop.
that there was a man out there wanting to marry you.
No, you
And
know
you should be a
better.
sex machine and his slave for the rest of your life. I'm just playing, not really. Let's take a call from other people and see what their opinions are on this subject. Santa Cruz, you're on with the woman who wouldn't give over her ass last night.
Well, T-Man, I usually love you, but today you're full of BS.
And how's that? I don't even know what I've said. Have I given an opinion on this yet?
You are going with the John Travolta theory.
Just because I relayed that situation that I read in Redbook,
Yes,
because
but this-
Angela handed it over to me, doesn't mean that I endorse it. I'm just bringing to the table the situation that is the prospect that has created this successful relationship in Hollywood. Such a weird occurrence for the Hollywood world.
But again, like I said, I think they're a unique situation with that couple.
And that's one of the reasons he gave for their success as opposed to all the failures in Hollywood. That they have that standing agreement.
But realistically, do you think that's going to, help all the married couples out there
No,
like
I think
that?
they're smoking a lot of dope, just like every other Hollywood couple.
Yeah, part of the success is the private jets, too, probably.
Right. You think that adds to a strength of a marriage, Stephen?
I think it could. It can't hurt.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sam, what were you going to say, Santa Cruz?
Well, what I'm saying is, fortunately in my life, I'm married to someone who they can work, they own their own company, and they can work 2 hours a day and make what I make in a week. But being the independent, strong person that I am, I work 10 hours a day, and then I come home and I make dinner, I do the laundry, I do the bookkeeping, I take care of the kid, and you know what?
Well, aren't you Wonder Woman?
If I tell you at 10 o'clock at night, no, get that thing away from me,
How did you?
you gotta take it away.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, the midget you brought home with you?
You know what? They need to respect the fact that, you know what? I work my,
ass
butt off all day long. And you know what? That's great, and I'm very proud of you that you're successful and you have the luxury of not doing anything all day.
Yes.
But you know what? I work damn hard, and if at the end of the day I don't have the energy to get you off, I'm sorry.
So last you checked,
Get yourself off.
Last you checked, men don't work hard. Is that it?
Well, her husband.
no,
she's
no.
I don't think it's a good move, and I will tell you this.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that when he works damn hard.
There are a lot of women out there, a lot of married women, a lot of very involved women that go and tell their husbands, their significant others, exactly that line. Go get yourself off. And that is a terrible thing to say.
A terrible
That's
thing.
right. It can be implied.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be thrown in your face.
When I have energy, trust me, he gets plenty.
I'm already tired of screwing him. I
and
haven't even told you yet. Boy, it's bugging me so bad.
Yeah, she lives in California. She should be happy. Santa Cruz.
He's more than happy. But the thing is, you know what? When there's those times when I'm investing that much time and effort into our family.
Right. How many times do you think he's heard this spiel? How many times do you think he has lowered his head and had to listen to her run off this mouth of hers in Santa Cruz? I work hard and I raise the kid.
But I'm such a prize that he knows because I'm so wonderful. I get home, there's a bath drawn. I mean, he is wonderful to me because I'm that good to him.
No, it's telling women they have to draw baths for men. We are capable of drawing our own baths.
He does it for her. That's what she's saying. She's complimenting him.
Well, he's just a prison bitch.
But he's an awesome person. But I'll tell you what.
And you
if
treat
I'm
him
not
so
in the
well in
mood,
return.
He respects that.
If you're what?
He is an awesome person.
Yes.
He's completely awesome to me. But you know what? He respects the fact that, when I'm in the mood, of course he pushes his limits. He's like, come on, babe. But after about 10 minutes, and I'm like, no, he knows. If he's lucky, during the night I'll roll over.
You hear that? If he's lucky, if he's not lucky, he's told to go take matters into your own hands.
But I think too, as from a woman's perspective, when they're not in the mood, they don't want to be the dead fish because they don't want their husband, even though he got his his satisfaction, so on and so forth. They don't want to
If a woman ever told me to draw her bath, Terry, you know what I'd do? Just out of spite, I'd take out a sketching pad.
You know what, Terry, you're right.
Jump into this, baby!
Listen, but I think that I don't don't think they want to, I think that for a woman, they still want to be able to, regardless of the situation, please their man and make it a great experience. And so when they're not in the mood and they still give it up and they're just a dead fish, it's not, it's not pleasing all the way around.
So it's a lose-lose prospect from the man's point of view?
Well, I mean, if the man can go ahead and get satisfied, it's still not going to...
Well, you know what, Terry? If we don't get it from you, we may have to get it from somewhere.
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Don't tell us to go find it ourselves.
Well,
We'll do it
and the
ourselves.
thing is, you know what? It goes both ways, because if you go ahead and go find
we'll just kill you
for yourself, then we can do it too.
And the thing is, I think women are self-conscious about, is it getting old?
Right, absolutely.
You see how dangerous it is?
What? If your sex life is as healthy as some people are, we can do it twice a day for 3 weeks in a row. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll get tired of it that way anyway.
Can't even imagine.
Kind of like...
You see how dangerous it is to start getting more affiliates in California, Terry? This woman's been on, she's been listening for a month or so, and all of a sudden I've said something she doesn't agree with. Well, you better start taking out your chart, honey.
and we've discussed.
And has the first caller taken anything from this non-stop rambling woman?
No.
No?
You ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble all the time, so you just stop.
Okay. Oh, you're not going to give it to me tonight?
No, go find it somewhere else.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Yeah, right. It's too late for that now.
That wasn't that much help.
Right.
How wasn't it much help?
What's that?
She didn't want to hear from a confident woman.
I see.
Yeah, it's all good because I'm in the same boat as her. Like, I leave the house at 7, I get home at 7, and...
But she doesn't hold it over her husband's head every second of the day.
But her husband understands, too.
Yeah, and that's the difference.
He does his job, and then he does his recreational activities, and then he, does his own thing, and then it's like on his time. Okay, well, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm done my stuff, so let's go.
Do you ever take a little bit of time just for yourself, take a little time out and say, you know what, I need to go to the store for whatever reason and go by yourself and just to get away for a minute?
Well, rarely. Very rarely, because, we have a little boy and everything.
So your world revolves around his clock, in your opinion, huh? Is that the way you're feeling? That you have to live your life around his time schedules, the world revolves around him?
Sometimes, yeah.
See, the thing she's saying, Terry, after 7 months of a marriage, does not bode well for the future. She's already saying things that a woman who has at least maybe not had it up to here.
Right.
But how about up to here?
Right there. I gotcha.
The water level is rising.
Right. And that's why I asked her about, taking some time out. And really, I think that would probably help a lot if you just, so what? You have a kid.
So
He's the father,
she needs a separate vacation. He's a weekend away with the girls.
Maybe so. Or just, sometimes.
So they can walk on the beach and get whistled at?
Just like an hour or two,
yeah.
maybe.
Believe it or not, sometimes just like Steven said, an hour driving to or shopping.
To nowhere?
Is
just driving.
Is healthy because it gives.
Can I roll my eyes now, please?
Yes, roll your eyes.
Okay,
you may not believe that.
Watch them roll, Terry.
Okay, nice roll.
To driving me crazy.
But it gives her just a little bit of time.
I love that
to
woman
be
that goes on the
sane.
aimless drive. Let me tell you.
I like the woman in Psycho.
If it helps her clear her thoughts and then it makes her, have sex with her husband 17 times a day like you all want, then that would be good.
Then it'll help, right?
Steven speaking for all women.
But it's true.
Yes. Okay, there you have it.
And I think
Terry says take a drive.
Well, or at least take some time
to the
for
mall or
yourself,
something. Right,
walk around
go
the
shopping.
mall, or
Go to the mall.
whatever.
There's your answer.
Go take yourself out to dinner. I don't know.
If I
Time
would
for
suggest
herself.
that, I'd be seen as some kind of who knows what. Go to the mall. That'll solve your problem.
I suggested just a drive, and you rolled your eyes on me.
I understand what you're saying. But we rarely see each other as it is anyway. We rarely see each other as it is anyway.
I heard
So,
this. Yes.
Why
hey.
go to work out, go
It's-
home, make dinner, and then go out for a bit? I'm exhausted by that time.
You
And so
sound
then-
exhausted right now. And I
am
understand.
He needs to help more,
But
though.
this is part of the dealings of day to day, month to month, year to year, long-term relationships.
Maybe you guys should work out together. Go to the gym together.
Mm-hmm. I understand working out once a week can be tiring.
Oh, you're funny.
I'm sure that this will be able to drift away during the course of today, this feeling that you have, and you'll get home tonight, and it'll be back to the world that you love and cherish.
Well, I hope so.
And if not, just
Thank you, man.
stick your head in the sink. That's all I can tell you.
He's married. Why is he working out so much?
Stick your head in the bathtub.
Drown yourself there.
Mm-hmm. Drown your sorrows in a real hefty pool of bathing water.
At least he drew it for her.
Man. That doesn't work, just give him a Hummer. No.
Yes.
Terry.
Yes, T-Man.
Since we're on the subject of, what were we on? There's really no segue to this. Okay. Coming up, as promised, about 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Yes. Are all these calls that have been accumulating, you want to feel better about your world? Nothing better than hearing from pathetic men.
Yeah.
And that is the premise of Men. When we get back, we will hear from men doing everything they can do in their beings to court a woman that doesn't exist. They will lay it all out on the table trying to secure and get the attention of a woman that isn't alive.
Well, she's alive, but...
She's not alive. Not Valerie.
Right.
Not the Valerie they're talking to.
Terry thinks it's her.
Still does.
Terry's still confused.
One guy's to draw our baths.
The T-Man.
Oh, no more Yankee, my Wanky. The donga need food.
I have 20 minutes of calls laid down here right before me.
All right.
Of guys who called in trying to win the heart of Valerie. Should we give her a last name like, I don't know, Smoldoon?
Like Schmagegi.
Valerie Schmagegi. How about Valerie Ishkabibble? Valerie Sweetwater. I don't know, but yes, it is time to play the calls of these men trying to win over Valerie's attention, at least for the meantime, and then her vagina and all the other things that go with her, I'm sure. It is a beautiful picture, ladies and gentlemen, that we put on the intranet. Yes. Just, this is now a tradition that goes back about 2 years, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And men have responded without fail, in mass force, in large quantities, in big numbers. Without a doubt, they will always come. You put in a picture of a hot woman, and they will come.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak. And they will pour out their hearts and their souls, leave it all lying on the voicemail for us to enjoy, all in the throes of a segment we call Men with Game! Do you want to go over the history of some famous calls? Actually, these aren't by any means the best, but they're ones that stood out.
Yes.
Amongst others in this 2-year anniversary show. I don't know where the hell it is, actually. But, the 2-year anniversary show of Men with Game. You want to go back through the years, Terry?
Sure, let's do.
Do you remember...
Flashback. Oh, there we go.
Do you recall...
I love Raisinets.
This phone message?
I didn't see it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it.
Or this guy?
My darling,
Oh, boy.
please don't twist my testicle.
He got his wish.
Or this guy?
This is Calvin Calhoun.
Oh, yeah.
Or this guy?
I close my eyes and bring my mind to ease, visioning myself on a beach of quietness and walking through the whirls of the wind,
Got it.
carrying me down the shoreline, opening my eyes.
Hi, Valerie. This is Steve Titball. Say, how are you doing today? I dreamed of running with wolves.
Or this
I
guy?
like it. I love it. I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. I like it.
Ow!
I love it.
Short.
I want more of
That
it.
hurt!
All these guys still surprised they haven't gotten a call back.
I know.
Waiting by the phone still to this moment, Terry.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Here is a bit of today's installment of Men with Game.
Hi, this is Valerie. Sorry I missed your call. But leave me a message, and don't forget your telephone number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
So that's part of the problem. That's why Terry thinks that deep in her heart of hearts she is Valerie, and this is a situation of men trying to win her attention because she is the one who officially is the voice of Valerie. She's not the picture of Valerie.
No.
I guess she wasn't hot enough.
Well,
in the past, we have used a picture of boob camp contestants.
Somebody really hot.
Right.
Yeah.
We are currently in the process of throwing the picture of the boob camp winner from just this past year. Trisha's picture is up and around cities of our country, and men are exploring their personal options and choosing Valerie.
Thanks.
Message.
Well, hello, Miss Valerie.
Now, one of these or two of these I might have played over the past week in order to whet your appetite for the upcoming Men with Game. I believe this is one of those calls that you may have heard already.
Well, hello, Miss Valerie. You know, a female friend of mine is really fond of saying that to her, men are like wine.
Right.
We start out as grapes that you have to smash and squeeze and then keep in the dark until we mature into something you'd be willing to have dinner with. Well, fortunately for you, and thanks to them, a number of women out there have already turned me into a very fine Bordeaux. So you can just uncork me and not worry about getting all grape peels stuck between your toes.
Yeah. Now, what you'll start to pick up on, ladies and gentlemen, now we have new cities we're on in all the time, Terry. This may be one or even the first experience that a lot of people are having this morning with Men with Game. And what they'll begin to start to accumulate in their heads is the lack of self-consciousness men will have. The lack of ability to realize when a man is making a complete, utter ass of himself.
He had me at uncork me, though.
Oh, jeez.
He really did.
My name's LJ, one of the fellas that responded to your ad. As for being naughty, well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Tie tin cans to a cat's tail or soak somebody's windows or something like that? Anyhow, I'd love to hear back from you. Please give me a call. My number is 8... excuse me. God, I'm nervous talking to this machine.
Huh?
Give a call. Look forward to hearing your voice. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, we heard that one.
Message.
Hey, Valerie, this is Kenny. Hey, I just got home from work, and I was reading your email that you sent me.
Liar, you don't work.
Yeah, right.
Juliana, you just got home from work. Put down his lunch pail and picked up the phone.
Sure. It's like, I want to tie some tin cans to some cats.
That is.
I just got home from work, and I was reading your email that you sent me. Wanted to let you know that I think going out would be a great idea.
You think it'd be a great idea? Okay, that's all I needed to know. Let's go.
Right. You'd have a really good time. You'd go out dinner downtown somewhere and maybe walk along the beach afterwards. And we can, like, maybe go back to your place or have a glass of wine. Or...
He's already inviting himself back to her place. Yeah. He's already got it all figured out. He's having wine at her place. A little presumptuous, don't you think?
A little.
Glass of wine or some drinks. And get a little knobby if you want to. Just sounds interesting to you. Give me a call.
How about no?
And then the 3... Look forward to hearing from you. Even though I think you are one beautiful, hot-looking lady. I hope I get a chance to meet you.
He spent ample time trying to come up with another synonym for beautiful. It took a lot of seconds there.
Boy.
And he came up with hot.
Hot looking.
You expect more after a 20-second pause.
Yeah.
Now, people have asked me, or one person came out to me, I remember a couple of months ago when we were playing Men with Game, and they said, do you add those pauses for effect? What do you think, I'm sitting here tampering with the calls? This man needed time to come up with another word to reinforce how beautiful he thought Valerie was.
Right.
Took a lot of time and came up with hot.
Yeah, but when you're leaving your message, you don't realize how long your pauses are.
Is that what it
When
is?
You're nervous, yeah.
Steven does it all the time.
Right. No, I think you are one beautiful...
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
Hot-looking lady. And I hope I get a chance to meet you.
21,000.
Okay, bye.
It takes him a half hour to find the hook for the phone.
Yeah, right. It tricked you every time.
Let's see. Where do I hang it up at?
Hey, Valerie, this is Kenny again.
Oh, jeez. I love the guys who call back. Yep. Didn't feel like he left a big enough impression with you the first time around.
I guess not.
Or if you enjoyed that first message, wait till you hear this one.
Really didn't get to finish my message. The first call.
What's he talking about? It's like he was cut off or something. He said bye, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All right, he's got more. Or maybe that's not what he's talking about that he didn't finish.
Oh,
yeah. I think that will, yes. Hearing this call when we laid down these messages, I think that's pretty much the situation here. He did not finish the call, but there's something else he needed to call back that he didn't finish, Terry. All right? It's not the first time, won't be the last, that a man has, well, exposed himself to the phone here, Terry.
Really didn't get to finish my message. The first call. Like I was saying, I really want to get together with you and see how naughty you want to get. I don't know. Maybe you want to get real naughty. We could go to a real nice sex toy shop that I know of. Walk around there, see if there's anything that interests you.
You know what interests me? Getting in a cab at that point and going home! That's if there was a real Valerie, that's what you'd be thinking right there, right? Come on.
Probably.
It's a good first date.
Yeah, a real nice one, too, by the way.
Yes. You gotta love the upscale sex shops.
Ballet.
Walk around there, see if there's anything that interests you. Or maybe find something that interests the both of us. And we can,
Right, the pauses are getting a lot longer now.
Yeah.
For the obvious reasons.
go back to either your place or my place. And
Oh, now he's offering his place. Oh, what a generosity type move. There's two options now.
either your place or my place and try them out.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, like I said, you are a very gorgeous-looking lady. You're beautiful. I really hope that I get the opportunity to meet you and take you out. Okay, I hope you give me a call back.
Is he waiting for a response there?
Is it obvious he just finished right there?
Yeah, okay.
All right, you know what? I just lost all interest, Valerie. Don't even call me.
I wouldn't call him a multitasker, really, by any means.
Wow.
Okay, I hope you give me a call back.
I gotta go run and get some paper towels now.
Be looking forward to hearing from you.
Right.
Have a good day. Bye.
Valerie spreading pleasure all over the place.
Oh. Literally.
Wow.
Hey, Valerie, what's going on? This is Cabell.
Hey there. Ho there. Hi there, Valerie.
Hey, Valerie, what's going on? This is Cabell. And, I guess I've been corresponding with you via...
Anyone catch that name?
I thought it was
Towel?
I thought it was cattle.
This is my brother Washcloth.
Jeez. My nephew Mini Rag.
Cabell. And, I guess I've been corresponding with you via email for a little while.
Right.
And,
if only he knew that in reality he was corresponding with a gay phone operator. Because the picture is on these hookup type websites, these Great Expectation, Match.com, whatever kind of websites hook people up.
Right.
And then they respond via email, and then quickly, to their amazement, they get an email right back. But that email that is returned right back to them has been typed by the Tootsie Roll fingers of a phone operator.
What's cool about it, it's not a form letter either. I mean,
He will size them up and personalize the letter for their specific needs. You know, he will.
Hey, Valerie, what's going on? This is Cabell. And, I guess I've been corresponding with you via email for a little while. And, anyway, you told me to call you, so I am. Anyway, I think that for the first date, we should probably just meet up for dessert or something casual like that somewhere.
Dessert? You don't get any dinner. You sit there watching other people eat steaks and nice bits of real nourishment, but all you get is dessert.
It's because it's casual.
Just eat your sherbet and like it.
Just meet up for dessert or something casual like that somewhere. Being realistic, that would kind of allow us to feel each other out a little bit, and if there is any interest there in continuing, then maybe we could.
This guy really has gotten to be aware that Women hate him in 20 minutes in. So he's not going to put you through that, Valerie.
Right.
All right? He just wants to fill you up.
Yeah, dessert and let's go.
Fill you out, what'd he say?
Either one.
Mm-hmm.
If there is any interest there in continuing, then maybe we could.
Oh.
Anyway, I get the feeling that if you are getting a lot of responses, half of them are probably chumps. So
why don't you go and listen to the other half now, Valerie?
Yeah.
I'm done with this call. Is he assuming that he's amongst the non-chumps?
I think so.
Every guy thinks he's amongst the non-chumps. And if half the guys are chumps, that makes a lot of guys just unaware that they're really the chump. Oh!
Anyway, I get the feeling that if you are getting a lot of responses, half of them are probably chumps. So, and
You should call this guy back and say, chumps, listen to this.
I like it. I love it. I want more of it.
Right.
I like it.
Sure.
I love it.
Got it.
I want more of it.
A 5.
I like it.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it.
Oh, Lord.
I like it. I love it. I want more of it.
He's filling you out, Terry.
Go team!
Anyway, I get the feeling that if you are getting a lot of responses, half of them are probably chumps. So, and
He's cracking himself up there.
Yeah, he is.
They'll be here all the week.
That word chump is very funny.
To say it makes you laugh hysterically.
in fact, it does work out for both of us, and you are interested in going a little further than that, on our second date, we can do something a little more.
You get an appetizer on your second date.
No dinner.
Yeah.
This is like cheesecake and a shrimp cocktail.
We're not ready for dinner yet.
It's a big move for dinner.
Date, we can do something a little more. I am kind of, I guess I'd consider myself kind of a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, hopeless would be the opposite operative word there.
Yeah.
A hopeless romantic, I think, for a couple of other dates that are notable to me. I have flown girls to Boston for a date for a day.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Oh, he's
Now
Mr.
he's trying to
Man.
impress her, yeah.
I've flown them all over the place.
I've flown a woman into Boston for a date.
Wow.
I'm here in Cleveland, but I flew her to Boston anyway.
A couple of other dates that are notable to me. I have flown girls to Boston for a date for a day. I guess I'm kind of romantic.
It's a romantic. Get on a plane, baby. God. And as predictably happens now, Terry, men start calling in, talking about how these segments make all men seem bad. Well, actually, no. This will make, in your woman's eyes, you seem like the prize of the century. And the reality is, these particular calls we're playing today aren't nearly as bad as some in the past.
Yeah.
These guys are trying and being maybe a modicum of success here or there, right? Mm-hmm. These aren't
clever.
These aren't pathetic with a capital P amongst some we've heard.
Right, that's true. I give that.
So what's your problem? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
How you doing, T-Man?
Good, sir.
Oh, man, these guys on here sorry, man.
So?
I'm just like, man, they made us all look bad, us pimps and players.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah, sure. Something tells me you can look bad all on your own there, kid.
The T-Man.
And no better way to make you feel better about your relationship than continuing on with calls inside of the game we love to play. Is the game? Well, it's all a game. Isn't it all a game?
Life
entitled Man Game! Of course it's a game. It's in the title.
Yeah.
They have no game. It's a damn shame.
Men with no.
Even the ones that sound like they're the better prospects are just so damn pathetic. It's a terrible thing. And I got like 16 more minutes worth of calls here, Terry.
Wow.
There's no way I'm going to get it all in. I think I got through 4 minutes. If that.
Sad part is if there is a guy that you're kind of into on these things, you haven't even seen him yet. I mean,
Right.
this is one small hurdle.
Okay, where were we here?
I guess I consider myself kind of a hopeless romantic.
All right, the hopeless guy.
Yeah, flying people everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think for a couple of other dates that are notable to me, I have flown girls to Boston for a date for a day. I guess I'm kind of romantic. Other than that, if you still want to go further, we can sit down and I can peruse your soul through your beautiful hazel eyes that you have in your picture.
Oh, jeez, dude. peruse my soul. I've been waiting for someone to do that. Let me get on the phone quick. I gotta call this guy's gonna peruse. What's he trying to do?
I don't know.
And he's trying hard.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving it his best shot.
He is.
Peruse your soul to your beautiful hazel eyes that you have in your pictures. Or we can delve into what makes you scream for more.
We can delve into what makes you scream for more. Obviously not this phone call.
Or scream to get away.
Or we can delve into what makes you scream for more. Sorry if I sound kind of a little
dumb.
Stuffed up. I've been sick this past weekend.
And the sickness brought on that Gomer Pyle laugh of yours? All right, let's fill in the blank here.
Okay. Stuffed up. I've been.
All right, here. You tell me what should be following this line.
Sorry if I sound kind of a little
dorky.
Oh.
Well, whose turn is it?
Yeah.
I'm Steven is rewriting the script of Dorky Park.
Sorry if I sound kind of a little
Rapisty?
Oh,
rapisty.
That is a word.
Rapist. I've been sick for the past weekend because I kind of belittled my immune system at the wedding that I was at this past weekend.
Oh, wedding! He gets invited to weddings! I gotta call this guy! It's amazing what guys will try to subtly throw in there to maybe make you just a little bit more interested, try to put them a little bit more over the top.
Right.
I got a little sick at this wedding where all these bridesmaids were dancing with me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, any guy who gets invited to weddings has to be a decent enough guy.
Oh, sure.
He has friends.
Because I kind of belittled my immune system at the wedding that I was at this past weekend. Anyway, I hope everything is going well with you, kiddo.
Did I say kiddo or kiddo? Kiddo.
Hey.
I hope everything's going well with you there, kiddo. Sorry, that was the flu again kicking in.
Right, I'm stuffed up so I say stupid stuff.
Stuffed my brain.
I hope everything is going well with you, kiddo. Please give me a buzz back. You might be interested.
I think at this point he thinks he's really doing well with this call.
I think so,
he's
too.
starting to even gain a little bit more confidence. Please call me back. The voice is getting a little bit more commanding, although with the command that he's taken on, it's getting that much more pathetic. Please, kiddo, give me a call back. I know you have no other message on your voicemail like this one.
Please give me a buzz back. You might be interested in hearing some more. I hope you do, because honestly, I think there's a lot more to you
than your picture. I have put together the prospect that there's a lot more to you than the hazel eyes I'm staring at here. That's quite the compliment, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I hope you do, because honestly, I think there's a lot more to you than you were kind of letting on, and I would love to get to know you. Over dessert. Anyway, Chief.
Dessert again cracks him up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over dessert. Anyway, Chief.
What do you say now, Chief?
Yeah, call her Chief.
Call the Chief.
Kiddo and Chief.
That's right.
Wow.
He's feeling it. He's feeling good.
He is.
All right, let me, I gotta go back a few seconds here. I gotta hear him call Chief again.
Then you were kind of letting on, and I would love to get to know you. Over dessert. Anyway, Chief, take care. Hope all is well in your world. And
do you ever want to call a woman that you hardly know, or even a woman you've known all your life, Chief, for any reason?
Trying out nicknames, though.
Right?
Chief.
You know, kiddo didn't sound like it really worked for me, so I'm going to go with Chief now.
Yeah, right.
hope all is well in your world, and I will hopefully talk to you soon.
Message.
Is he certainly a man with game, Terry?
Oh, with game. Tons of it.
Beautiful. I can't believe he's available.
Jeez.
I can't believe that guy hasn't been swallowed.
Yeah.
Call him back. I guess really there's only my hazel eyes. There's nothing else. I bring nothing.
Yeah, there's always one call we have to call back. So far, in your opinion, this is the guy we call back?
We call back, we call back Kiddo over there.
Mm-hmm. Let's go there, Chief. Hey, it's Kiddo. Don't you remember me? I'm Chief.
Hey, Valerie, this is Robert calling from Myrtle Beach.
All right, this guy gave a first and a last name.
Oh.
And he's calling from South Carolina.
Okay.
Where the ad is currently being displayed.
Got your email. I'll indulge a little information. You got to keep a little bit secret. That way you have a little bit of surprise. Because obviously, if you know what you're going to do on your first date, you can already tell if you're going to have a boring time. So maybe you'd like to...
I erase it right there.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Totally.
What are men doing?
Rambling.
What are dudes doing? What's wrong with people? Come Got to keep a little secret to keep you excited about me.
What are you talking about?
Bit secret. That way you have a little bit of surprise. Because obviously, if you know what you're going to do on your first date, you can already tell if you're going to have a boring time. Maybe
we can already tell anyway, dude.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's smart, though.
Mm-hmm. Stephen buys into that philosophy.
No, I don't want to give you everything that we're going to do. I mean,
Right.
then, you know, you'll do it with somebody else. You should be doing it with me.
Right.
I'm the guy for you.
Got it now. Thanks for breaking it down for us, making it clear there, Kilbreath.
you tell if you're going to have a boring time. Maybe you'd like to come up here, go to an art gallery, and then have dinner.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, all right.
He's so cultured. Let's go to an art gallery. What do you say?
I'm sure he's in the market for big paintings.
Yeah. Jeez. Just bought a $10,000 painting yesterday, baby.
Come up here, go to an art gallery, and then have dinner there.
I love to have dinner in an art gallery.
Right. From the snack machine.
Yeah.
Come up here, go to an art gallery, and then have dinner there. They've definitely got an appetizer, and I'll tell you what, most women find this appetizer very orgasmic.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
So it is incredible. Then maybe do a little dancing, or have someone dance for us.
All right, what are the odds that this guy can dance at all?
How about
What are the odds that he does any of this stuff he wants to do with her, ever? He just says things he thinks she wants to hear.
Right?
Man.
Dancing, yeah, right.
But then he says, I think he throws in that they could be danced for.
Yeah.
Is he suggesting that these two individuals that haven't even met go right to a strip club?
Oh, from an art gallery to a strip club.
Right.
How classy. Oh, boy, I can't wait.
Kind of cancels itself out.
Yeah.
And you basically have not gone out at all.
You never know what she's
have
into.
someone dance for us. Could be interesting. You never know. We would have lots of fun. Could be, I don't know, cameras, video cameras.
Oh, my God.
Nonetheless, it's nice to hear your voice on the answer machine. Sounds very nice. Love your pictures. Love what you have to say about yourself.
Why did Kay write him? I don't know.
I don't even know.
And if you would like to give me a call, my number is 843. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.
We'll talk to you later. Me and all my art gallery friends.
Right. And then we'll go to the strip joint.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're right next door, coincidentally enough.
Hey, Valerie, this is Tony. I think there's a couple arm wrestling tournaments going on in the area, and I've been going.
You think Valerie's into a good arm wrestling tournament?
Really?
Well, at least this guy is getting a little bit original.
Yeah,
That's his opening line, though?
Yeah,
He's not trying to portray himself as something he's not. He's not offering art galleries. He's offering arm wrestling tournaments. That's his opening line. Yes, he gets right into it. Get to the point.
I think there's a couple arm wrestling tournaments going on in the area, and I've been going.
Can't believe I haven't seen you there, Valerie. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Is that the beginning of the call? Is that where it starts?
We'll talk to you later.
That's the last. Okay, that's the last guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Valerie, this is Tony. I think there's a couple arm wrestling tournaments going on in the area, and I've been going. I think there's one every 2 weeks, and if you'd like to go, I think that'd be cool. Or maybe something else that involves arm wrestling. Can you call 1-844?
Well, the guy is showing that Valerie that his main interest in life is arm wrestling.
He can't be serious.
He's being serious. He leaves his number.
Arm wrestling?
Yes.
Ooh.
Then when we get back, we can watch Over the Top, which is the best movie ever made about arm wrestling. Okay, Valerie, it's the only movie. But people don't appreciate arm wrestling like we do, right, Valerie?
Arm wrestling every 2 weeks.
I'm calling this guy back before any of the others.
Come on.
I think that'd be cool. Or maybe something else that involves arm wrestling. If you could call me back at 1-844.
So you think he's lying? You think he's putting Valerie on? You think he knows that he's got no shot with a woman like this, so he just throws out arm wrestling?
Yes.
No, I don't think he's lying at all.
I think he's serious.
Oh, come on. Oh, I can't believe that.
It's his one thing.
When the guy leaves his number, he leaves a 1 there in case Valerie's not sure how to make a long-distance call.
Yeah, right.
That I
But lucky
did
for us,
notice.
he has the technology.
This guy's not the most complex creature ever developed by the Lord.
That's definitely true. Right.
So,
If you could call me back at 1-844.
I can't get a hold of this guy. What am I doing wrong?
You forgot the one.
You forgot to tell me to dial 1, you idiot.
He's got the code on long-distance phone calls. Lucky for her.
He's cracked that code about 2 weeks ago.
1-844.
Maybe Gay hinted to him about something about arm wrestling.
Come on.
I think this guy thought of it all by himself. I don't know what Gay's writing these people. But I don't think Gay is interested in arm wrestling, so I don't think why.
Oh, look at your buff arms. Are you an arm wrestler?
Mm-hmm. Gay doesn't call us anymore. He's too busy trying to find a job.
Good.
That's good.
And we don't want to disturb that process.
Right.
So I don't want to call Gay and ask him if he influenced the guy into thinking that Valerie was an arm wrestling champion.
She's a cheerleader.
Right.
Straight from the arm wrestling competitions to the art galleries and to the strip joints. This Valerie really gets around, let me tell you.
Hello, Valerie. This is Scott Soden.
Scott Soden?
Hot
shot, Scott?
Come on, guys, don't play this. It was a very embarrassing time for me.
This is Scott Soden. Just kind of hoped you got that email and had a good laugh today.
Oh, jeez.
I am serious.
Yeah, because you sent your picture with it.
Yeah, right.
Kind of hoped you got that email and had a good laugh today. I am serious about the Bon Jovi. I do have some extra tickets if you...
I tell you, Valerie's got a whole plate full of events. She's going to arm wrestling tournaments.
Yes.
She's going to art galleries, strip joints, and then to take it all in perspective, you gotta balance everything out with some good Bon Jovi tunes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Boy, it's good to be Valerie.
Talk about living on a prayer.
Oh,
that's unbelievable.
I am serious about the Bon Jovi. I do have some extra tickets if you want to go.
Oh, you were serious about that?
Yeah, right.
I thought you had to be joking. Nobody has tickets to that concert.
The Bon Jovi.
Meanwhile, we'll go when they come to town.
Right.
Right. We'll never say goodbye.
If you want to go, cool. If you got some friends that want to go, cool. If that doesn't work, that's fine. Maybe Beauty and the Beast or something, theater next week or the week after, whenever.
How about we live it on our first date?
Yeah, right.
And something tells me you'll be the Beast.
That's a good tactic, though. I mean, saying if you want to bring some friends along
Right.
or, come join
Make it
us,
more
this
casual.
big group, yeah.
Yeah.
Steven's starting to buy into all these guys.
Yes.
No,
That's good.
actually, no. This man is offering different ideas. He's trying to be very casual about it.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, that's fine. Maybe Beauty and the Beast or something.
And yet, with all his craftiness here, even if there was a Valerie, I just feel this guy getting nowhere. Or his tickets taken away, but no ass.
Right.
He's getting no ass. You picked this guy getting ass.
Well, that's fine.
That's not fine.
She gets to know him.
He
We'll
wants
see.
ass. You think he's offering up his Bon Jovi tickets for nothing?
But
You think who's going to get the date more, this guy or the guy who's going to take her to a sex toy store?
Or
But
an
the
arm
date
wrestler.
is not the goal.
But
The arm wrestler gets laid from Valerie before this guy.
no,
Guaranteed.
Come on.
Go, cool. If you got some friends that want to go, cool. If that doesn't work, that's fine. Maybe Beauty and the Beast or something, theater next week or the week after, whenever it's in town.
Surprised he didn't say theater. Right. Theater. Whatever is your fancy.
Something theater next week or the week after, whenever it's in town, or whatever other kind of fun.
Whenever that traveling band comes in.
I guess you can email me or call me. Talk to you later. Bye.
Call him, have him,
Valerie, this is
You want to call him now?
and have him send us the Bon Jovi tickets.
Yeah, I'm really not into going out with you, but those Bon Jovi tickets did sound nice, so thanks for the offer. We'll take them.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Steven's already got a new dress. He's ready to go.
Hey, Valerie, this is Edward, otherwise known as Tin Cup.
Oh, what? Well, Tin Cup, where have you been all this time?
Boy.
Otherwise known as Tin Cup.
Tries to keep himself composed when he says his great nickname.
Oh, I remember you. You're Tin Cup.
Right.
Tinny.
Otherwise
Yeah.
known, like he's known for that.
Tinny.
Otherwise known as Tin Cup.
Right.
Actually, I got your email, and that seems kind of forward to do that there. I'm not,
What is Gay writing this guy?
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
I want to lay all over you.
That's a little forward for Tin Cup.
Right.
Whoa.
Something about his cup, probably.
That's probably why he's wearing one.
Never been fisted with a tin cup?
to do that there. I'm not,
He's appalled by what Valerie has suggested to her email.
Wow.
I got your email, and that seems kind of forward to do that there. I'm not, really into that.
Oh, man.
Get to know you to say,
What did Gay write? We got to know.
I'm dying to know.
What did you say to Tin Cup?
Let's go on biggercity.com just for kicks. It's really a homosexual website, but it'd be fun just to sit there for a second, wouldn't it? Tin Cup? Please, Tinny?
really into that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not into that.
Let me go back a second. At least
To do that there, I'm not really into that.
just got to get to know you to say, to go through that, but it seems kind of forward to me. Anyway.
He's offended that Valerie's been so forward with him.
Yeah.
But he called.
Is this a good strategy by him?
Well...
Do you really believe, do you buy into him being 100% honest, that he is, in fact, a little bothered by that? Or can we call Tin Cup and get him in a second to talk dirty to Valerie?
Well, I think that that if it's a strategy, it's a good strategy.
Guaranteed that we could call this Tin Cup guy and get Valerie to get him to talk dirty to her.
Well, there's always the possibility that
I'll
he
bet
really
you
is
he'll
like
talk
that.
dirty inside of 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Wow.
I'll take the over.
I have faith in Tin Cup, too.
I do, too. I think that he's, he could actually be looking not just to,
So you want to go with the over, Steven? I got the under. Under 1.5 minutes.
I'll take over. I have faith in the guy. I think he's a good guy.
Let me hear his call one more time. I gotta break him down. I gotta hear between the lines here.
Hey, Valerie, this is Edward, otherwise known as Tin Cup.
Yeah, I'm going with the under.
Actually, I got your email, and that seems kind of forward to do that there. I'm not really into that.
Yeah, I don't know why you suggested playing Connect the Dots with the freckles on my ass. I'm really not interested at all, Valerie.
Not my cup of tea.
Get to know you to say...
Gotta get to know you before I do that.
But it seems kind of forward to me. Anyway, feel free to call me. I'd love to talk to you. My number is 343.
If he's so offended, why is he throwing out his number so quick?
Well, maybe
she's still hot.
Yeah, she is hot. Maybe he just kind of wants to actually talk to her to find out whether or not she's
He'll talk
being
dirty
real.
inside of 1.5 minutes if you give him an effective phone call. Terry Free as Valerie. Part of Valerie being played by Stephen Kilbreath.
Oh, let's see what happens there.
My name's Edward, and be looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and talk to you later. Bye.
How much we betting, Kilbreath?
Well, let's see here. $25.
How far behind am I?
We're behind.
Oh, jeez. Calling him right now. All I got to do is say, I got your message.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I offended you with whatever I wrote.
I don't know what it was.
I know what I wrote.
But I am a very forward woman, and I just wanted to know if we mesh it all. And right now, I got to be honest with you, I woke up this morning very horny.
Okay.
And I am in my office with my shades drawn. I'm traveling. Remember all that stuff. Don't get all confused. And just say, I need you to talk dirty to me, Tinny.
Okay.
Come on, Tinny.
Tinny? Do you want me to call him Tinny?
What's it, Eddie? Edward.
Hey, Ed.
Just get him to talk dirty.
How about
TC? How much we betting, Kilbreath? Who wants action? The T-Man Sports window is open.
Now
the sports book is alive and well.
If he hangs up, is that a win?
Oh, it's a definite win for you.
Okay.
It's obvious what the win is and what the loss is here.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted
He
to
says
clarify that.
anything of a sexual nature in response to Valerie asking him to talk dirty, then I win. If he still holds on to it, that's not me, I'm sorry, or hangs up, you win. Which side are you taking?
Oh, over. I'm still over.
Right. Well, no, it's just, forget the over. If he sticks with that, Valerie won't press him too much. She'll give him a couple of tries.
Okay.
And if he holds firm on the I'm not talking dirty, then she eventually will say, okay, Tinny, well, I'm sorry, it's not going to work out between us. And if he says okay and they hang up that way, then you win. If not, I'm the winner. If he talks dirty at all, I win. He doesn't have to be good at it. He has to do it.
So just one sign of one sexual word. You win.
He's got to be getting... You have to be convinced that Valerie convinced him to talk dirty to him.
All right.
Steven, you'll know when you hear dirty
Jesus,
talking.
man.
I just want to make sure.
So what is it going to be?
I will say that he will not, and
Fine.
I will bet $25.
Oh. I'll raise you 25.
Deal.
Now it's 50?
That's right.
Wow.
Deal.
Who else wants action?
Oh, he's talking dirty.
Anyone else want action?
Well, I can't bet because I'm doing
she
the
shouldn't
calling.
be able to bet.
Right.
Terry, you better be...
All right. I'll try my best.
Give me a shot to win some money.
Okay.
Here.
Come on, Terry, don't hurt the guy. I mean, be easy to him.
What side do you like, Hotshot?
He's talking dirty. No question.
Anyone want to go against Hotshot? Any listeners want to get involved?
I'm sure
Should I open the
listeners,
sports
yeah.
windows right now?
Yeah, I'm sure you got listeners.
Do I have time?
Go against Hotshot?
What? The GC?
The GC? Oh, my gosh. An uprising.
Steven, are you sure you don't want to ask? Hey, man! Hey! What, they can bet $50 now?
I don't think I need to, no.
We saw her put the kibosh on at the casino.
All right, 1-866-663-T-Man. Will Tin Cup talk dirty, or will he not? That is the question. You're on the air. Hello? You're on.
No, I don't think he's going to talk dirty.
Uh-oh.
He's not.
No, he's going to hang up.
It's the hang up or the talk dirty.
All right. Hang on the line, sir. We'll see if we can get you a prize if you're right, all right?
All right, sounds
Okay.
good.
You're on the air.
Yeah, he's not going to talk dirty.
He's going to be spanking his own butt in 5 minutes. All right?
No way.
All right, if you're right, sir, we'll have a small prize for you, okay?
Can I ask him to spank his own
As
butt?
if you don't have a small prize already. Hang on.
How does the bet fall if he's not even there?
If he's not there, then we all just, it's a push.
Okay.
All right.
You're on the air.
What's up, Big Daddy?
Yes, Stevie.
Hey, I'm in $50. Let me make some money. I need it.
Well, which side are you taking?
I'm taking the She Will Talk Dirty side.
All right.
Will talk dirty.
Time now to give him a call. Let's call Tin Cup. Here's his
Tin
number.
Stevie's got $50 to blow like that?
He said that so Terry's going to talk
This is
dirty.
all Terry right now. Don't get nervous.
All right.
We'll kill you.
Great.
Yeah, if Terry gets nervous, the bet's off.
Yeah, I have $50 on Terry getting nervous.
Thanks.
Edward, please leave your name and number, and I'll
Oh,
try.
it didn't even ring. He didn't even get a ring. It's the only number he left? After all that production?
Damn it, Ed, answer the phone.
He's too busy playing with himself. He's so offended by Valerie's suggestions. Get Gay on the line and find out what Gay wrote him. We need a copy of that email.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Gay's new number.
Hey, this is Edward. Please leave your name and number, and I'll try to get back in touch with you. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
Bye-bye.
Dork. Oh!
I can't believe
How could he not even get a ring?
Maybe he's on the phone.
That's the only number he left? How's he supposed to get calls from Valerie back if he doesn't even leave his phone on? You got Gay on the line? Voicemail from Gay, too?
Uh-oh, maybe.
This is Gay. I'm busy talking to Tin Cup. Okay. Do I even bother calling Tin Cup one more time?
One more.
What's the point? It doesn't have it on, right?
Oh.
I'll try anyway.
Hey, this is Edward.
Oh, boy.
What's he doing, man?
Come on, Eddie.
Tin Cup needs some people to call him back.
Eddie! We'll try it back later. Maybe half hour, an hour from now.
All right.
Eddie, be ready to talk.
The bet's still on, right? In a half hour?
The bet is fine.
Okay.
The bet is
Bet's
not
on the
yet.
table.
The bet is still on the table. The bet will be
Right.
on the table until we get a hold of a Tin Cup.
Okay.
Whether it's 3 weeks from now.
Yes. Even if it's 3 weeks from now, I don't care.
Yeah,
we will
no.
settle this bet one way or the other.
The T-Man.
You know what else is comical?
What is
How
that?
about Hotshot having a bag lunch prepared for him every day by his new girlfriend to bring to work? Oh, isn't that cute?
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Make it myself.
All right.
Yeah, sure you do.
The perks of dating a fourth grade teacher just seem endless for you, Hotshot.
Well, she's used to dealing with fourth graders because
Right. You want to convince us that you bring that bag lunch with you every day?
I made this lunch.
Uh-huh. And the one yesterday you made too, I imagine?
I know your servants make your lunch for you. You're not used to, like, preparing food.
Right.
But it's not the toughest thing in the world.
Well, apparently it was, because for 3 years of you working here, there was not a scrap of food brought in by you. All of a sudden now, every day you bring in a bag lunch. You're going to tell me that's coincidence? Now that you started dating this fourth grade teacher?
Well, I'm not satisfied with our breakfast choices here at the old station. So I took matters into my own
So
hand.
for 3 years, you've decided to start packing your own stuff.
Yes.
It has nothing to do. It's just coincidence that these lunches started accompanying you to work right around the time that you started dating this fourth grade teacher.
Correct.
let's take a vote. Who believes that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it all healthy stuff, or is it like
He's eating trail mix over there.
Yeah.
trail mix?
Well, it's
Who
not
knows what
really
the hell
trail
it is?
mix.
What is that?
It's like Chex Mix.
Right.
Oh well, that's different then.
No, but it looks pretty
That's fourth
healthy.
grade teacher
Oh,
food.
you did it yourself.
He's got pudding.
He's got pudding. He's
Applesauce.
got tuna sandwich, applesauce. You're a fourth grader again.
Is it in your Mork and Minnie
And you know
lunchbox?
what? I'm not saying it is a bad thing. If I could be a fourth grader again and I had some woman who would pack me the lunch and kiss me on the forehead and send me off to the day's activities, I would do it too.
Right.
Just may I have to get hit with a wooden spoon again?
No.
So I'll call CPS.
Like you haven't already?
Yeah, right. I usually request that.
Oh, that's so
nice.
sweet.
Yes.
It's so lovely.
I don't know what you think is so sweet. I make it myself.
The one who's really rolling his eyes is right behind you in his little glass room over there. He was very bothered that you brought your girlfriend to WrestleMania. He thinks that's an outrage.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Wayman was you could hear the animosity in his voice when he talked to Hotshot about bringing his wife to WrestleMania. He was really bothered by that. And what did I...
His wife.
His wife? When did he?
Did I say wife?
Yeah.
His lunches are pretty serious.
Right.
Oh, so she does make them.
Yeah, right. I figure everyone has a wife now.
Right.
Yeah, same thing, whatever.
And boy, do I get a treat watching Monday Night Raw and seeing Goldberg being introduced. And right behind Goldberg, as he's walking out after slamming The Rock down, I see Weeman with his arms up in the air going, yeah!
Oh, you did?
On TV.
Oh, man. Oh, too bad.
God, what a nightmare.
Weeman uses his stature, whatever that may be, whatever clout he may have. The fact that people buy into him having any clout is beyond me. But he calls people telling them that he's the executive producer, and he gets like front row seats. And he's sitting there behind Goldberg, and I need to see that when I'm watching.
Wow.
That's what I need to see.
Did you turn it off right away?
I was too busy hurling, Terry. He's got his arms up in the air like a ninth grader.
Oh, my God.
Is he standing on the chair?
I love you, Goldberg.
And you look like a sophomore in high school. That's what you look like.
Oh, because of his height.
That's a good thing.
No, it's because you weren't a full-grown man.
I haven't grown since my sophomore year of high school, so...
And you told Hotshot he was like the only one to bring a date to WrestleMania. I heard you yesterday. That's what you said.
Well,
and you were angered in your voice when you said it.
I went with a group of 40 guys.
40 guys?
40 guys?
Right.
Jeez.
What is the big deal, though, with him bringing her? Maybe she enjoys it.
I'm just surprised it's so brutal.
Well, maybe she likes it, though.
You have 40 friends?
He has no two friends.
His hairline is brutal, all right?
You're on the air. Hello? Yes.
Yeah, I had a question. I recently moved into the apartment, and I met the girl
To my
next door.
apartment? Oh, man.
Wow.
I thought I heard some noise.
No, and I met the girl next door.
All right, so you moved into a apartment. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you met the neighbor.
Yeah, and anyways, like, we really hit it off the first couple days. Like, the first day I knew we were in the sack, right?
Right. The first day you knew you'd be in the sack, or you were in the sack?
We were. Like, that night, I met her.
The night you met her, your next-door neighbor in your apartment building, you screwed her that night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to go all right and everything, but now she's all, like, kind of freaking out, and I'm not sure whether, like, to move on and learn from my mistakes and try again, or to try and make it work.
Now, I would like to take some calls of people that aren't liars. Yeah. This guy seemed like he's got is there anybody believing he's got the goods, the mouthpiece, the overall aura to just walk up to the new neighbor and start screwing her?
No.
Is that what you want us to believe, sir?
Bro, I'm not lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
The arm wrestling guy that we listened to earlier has more game than this guy.
jeez. Ooh. How about that from Terry Free?
That's pretty harsh.
Mm-hmm. Well, where is this woman that you're screwing? How can you make her known? How can you produce her right now? Is she around? She's your next-door neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Well, go get her.
All right, check this out.
All right.
Check this out. Okay, Chief?
Hey, Mom, act like you're my neighbor.
Huh?
No, I'm walking over to her house right now.
Okay. I thought it's an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, Terry.
Yeah.
She better be home.
Yeah, she better be.
Ooh.
If you've been, I've needed some ass.
She's probably sleeping.
That's funny when you knock on your own door. Nobody's
Yeah,
there.
right.
Please.
What's her name?
Autumn.
What season are we in?
I don't know. I think it's spring.
Mm-hmm.
Good guess.
What does she look like?
She's, like, pretty short, and she has black hair and blue eyes.
That's rare.
Hey, she's home.
How long you been living there now?
2 months.
Doesn't sound like the apartment door kind of sound to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like a screen door. Last I checked, apartment doors don't have screens on them.
Ours do.
Oh, is that right?
Upscale.
Yeah.
So you live in an apartment building that has screen doors?
Yep.
Inside the building. Makes sense.
It sounds like you're outside.
Nada.
You're not outside?
I'm not anymore.
Well, are you at her door?
Nope.
Is her door outside?
Yes.
It's an outside apartment.
Yeah.
So it's like a townhouse kind of thing.
It's like a dorm.
Yeah.
It's a door.
Well, where are you now? Why aren't you there anymore? Why aren't you screaming to her window, Autumn?
You want me to?
Well, if she's there, wake her up.
She won't get off her ass.
When was the last time you saw her? Come on.
Last night.
Sure.
He closed his eyes, sat in the bathroom,
Right. Turn off
No,
the
I
light.
turned off the ringers. Huh?
I'm going to yell at her.
Oh, she's really going to get it. I hear an echo when I talk to this dude.
Do the men with game thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't got a game.
Yeah, we know that already.
Natural.
Is her car there?
She doesn't drive.
What kind of car does she drive?
A red Cutlass.
What do you do, dude?
I work at a restaurant.
Doing what?
Cooking.
Yeah, nothing to do with people, trust me.
So how did you magically be, how were you able to make this happen on the first day you met her? Tell me about that.
All right, I was getting ready to do my laundry.
Right. Why don't I believe that right off the bat?
Yeah, right. That's the biggest lie of the day.
Yeah,
Okay, so you get ready to do your laundry, then what?
And then she kept putting more loads and loads of laundry in, and I was just like...
A metaphor for what you really wanted, right?
And you knew it because you were so good at that.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to her, and she's like, "You're talking funny." And I was like, "Yeah."
So you turned to her and said, obviously you're in need of a quality load, aren't you, baby? So you're doing laundry, so your apartment townhouse complex has a little laundry room, is that it?
Yeah.
And you're in the laundry room together on the first day she moved in, and what happened? On the first day you moved in, and what happened?
And I was talking to her, and she's like, "You're talking funny." And I was like, "I know. I just got my tongue pierced."
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Yeah, I wanted to go get a tattoo." And so I took her to the tattoo shop, and we looked at some stuff because that's what I like to do. And
look at
she
stuff.
asked me,
He's good at that. That's a specialty.
Yes,
Tari.
it is.
He's a real natural. Hey, look over there. There's some stuff.
His parents told him from an early age, you really have a gift. You're able to look at stuff and figure out.
Hey, he's never bored. There's always stuff around. It's quite the hobby.
All right, so you're good at looking at stuff. That's what you do.
yeah. And then she asked me if I wanted to come over for dinner, and so
What'd she
I went
make?
over. She made chicken.
And being the cook that you are, what did you rate the chicken and her cooking ability?
It was all right. I had to help her out a little bit, but it wasn't bad.
All right, so then after the chicken has been forced, after you down the chicken, what do you do next?
We just sat
You
and
choked it?
talked.
Yeah, right.
I choked it. Yeah.
What'd you do
Anyway,
next?
We just sat down and talked, and then things started happening.
Like
and
what?
We were just,
Started looking at more stuff?
no, I don't know. It just like happened.
She turned to you and said, it really turns me on the way you're able to look at stuff.
No, I think she just liked my tattoos and stuff.
Okay, what are your tattoos of?
I got a Japanese boar symbol on my arm, and I got tribal on my chest. I got
Five-o?
And that's what put it over the top?
I think so.
You're really getting some American tail, aren't you, dude?
You got five-o on your chest for?
I don't know. It goes with my nipple ring.
Oh, yeah, five-o.
So all these beautiful attributes that go along with the person that is you, put it all into her mind. This is too much to turn down. Is that it?
Yeah, and then I stayed the night at her house, and
How many times did you do her that night?
twice,
Really? Were you good?
according to her.
This is for your tattoo.
And where is it now? What's the situation now? Why did you call?
Because she thought everything was going too fast, and I'm not sure whether to like move on and learn.
It's hard to move on when you're next door neighbors.
Yeah, I know, huh?
But she's slowing things down, huh?
Yeah.
It's only so many times you can stare at Fievel right in the eye.
No, and I'm not sure whether to try and make it work or to just move on.
So you see it as a relationship has been developing over the past few weeks that you've been, like what? Has it been a few weeks that you've been screwing or what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she probably saw it just as opportunity.
Steven knows from that. He's been used and spit out too many times.
Women are crazy like
Women
that.
just needing a hard body for a night.
Yeah, come on.
And then there's guys out there like you and I that...
Sir, just take it as it comes, so to speak. All right? Just let her call the shots. I don't think you're desperately dying for her, are you?
Kinda.
Oh, you are. So you've fallen quickly for her.
Yeah, I really like her a lot. I like her a lot.
Well, meanwhile, she's moved away.
That's why she's
Doesn't
not
even answer the
answering.
door for you anymore. All right, something tells me you need to slow the speed, too. Okay?
Yeah.
If she wants to put on the brakes a little bit, let her do that and see if she comes around or not.
All right.
But I haven't eaten any chicken, and I haven't eaten in days. It's crazy, team. I can't even see stuff anymore. And maybe if you slow it down a little bit, she'll miss you too, and you'll be back together as one. Play the game! He said sweet. Sorry, I believe this man's story now. Absolutely.
Okay.
She liked the nipple ring. She liked Fievel. And he showed her stuff. Sir?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Are you my daddy? What was his name again?
Oh, the guy called?
Yes. Tastes like chicken. I don't think he actually said Fievel, but...
Tribal, I thought.
Right.
Oh.
He liked your idea better, Terry.
I couldn't find the theme from the movie Tribal. So this works instead.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My girlfriend tried to run me over with the car this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I woke her up.
Is that right?
That is right.
Well, you weren't able to show her stuff. What do you expect, sir? You don't have that gift.
It helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky.
See what Man with Game does? You're on the air!
Hello?
Yes!
Hey, you're talking to me, right?
No!
Phil, my fault. Hey, my fault, team. My fault. Hey, check it out. I got a relationship. Hello?
Still your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way. Shouldn't be interrupting Linda Ronstadt anyway. Is it Linda Ronstadt?
Not sure.
Oh, geez.
James Ingram.
Oh, geez. I got that woman who apparently is having sex with a married couple.
Yes.
She's waiting to come in.
All right.
Came down.
I got Audrey. Well, I believe she's downstairs. Is that pretty much the deal? Is she in? Is she downstairs? I don't know the status. Anyway, women's on the phone.
Okay.
Very important call, I'm imagining. We also have Audrey, the chat line girl, waiting, Terry.
Oh,
with
good.
not the best news in the world. Her California invasion is not going as planned.
Oh, no.
She got beat up recently.
Ooh.
She
Not
wants
good.
to come home.
Oh.
We put her on.
Okay.
We still have to call that tin cup dude.
Oh, yes.
Settle that bet. Audrey, are you okay? Do you need a squirt of Bactine? What do you need?
I just want to come home.
Oh, jeez. You're not going to cry now, are you? Please don't
No.
cry. Oh, too late for that.
No.
You went down to California looking to be this big entrepreneur, and you have found the hard way that it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, so to speak?
That's right.
Oh, jeez. And what's this about you getting beaten up? Who beat you up?
These
Get beat up
guys-
by one of those Johns?
I got beaten up from some boys from Richmond. Richmond boys beat up on girls all the time, I guess.
Okay.
So,
I'm sure all the Richmond boys are cowering hearing that you're calling them out as...
so you just hear that all the
Abusers.
Richmond boys in California beat up on chicks.
Mhm.
I got almost...
Well, what are you doing down there alone? You got almost choked to death. What are you doing going away?
Well,
You had a good job up here, and you tried to get rich quick.
Not that the money...
Turning into some kind of escort.
No, the money's not bad. It's just...
Fine.
People suck out here.
Mm-hmm. So why'd you go down there?
Because I was having problems up there. I just needed to breathe a little bit.
Is that right? You got choked. It's the opposite of
Now I
breathing.
got choked, and now I'm not breathing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard knock life.
So what's going to happen now?
Just want to get back home.
All right. Come on back.
I'm going to get back up there.
You're welcome back here with your dysfunctional family, where we don't condone prostitution, or at least from that direction. All right?
Cool.
But callers are not feeling as sorry for you as we are. I have callers on the line saying that, hey, you created your own drama. They're not as forgiving, some of the members of the listening audience. Are you there, love?
Yeah. I'm there.
What do you want to say to Audrey? You told her so, at least in your mind, when you were screaming at the radio in your car? What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. Audrey, you know who this is. This is Sarah, honey.
Oh, you know each other.
That's right.
Do you know Sarah, Audrey?
Yeah, I know Sarah.
Do you like Sarah, Audrey?
I love Sarah.
Well, she doesn't sound very forgiving as far...
No, it's just, I love Audrey, girl, and you know, you do this to yourself. I don't know why you would go to California with some, I haven't talked to her because, you know, she does all this drama. She has all this drama.
Maybe it's because I owe some big-ass bouncers up in the Bohemian the money.
That's nice.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Why would you owe them money? What do they do for you?
Maybe it's because I got into the wrong kind of game and
now you can't get yourself out.
And I just can't get myself out. It's very true.
Every time she tries to get out, they pull her back in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where I go. There's a whole bunch of pimps, even in Seattle, because they listen to me on the T-Man, and they hear that this girl goes, you know, out with all these guys and sleeps with them.
Oh, jeez.
Audrey, I know
true. And then everybody tries to pimp me.
Oh, Lord.
No, nobody's trying to pin anything on you, Audrey.
No, pimp. Everybody wants to pimp me because they hear me on this stupid show and they hear that I sleep with all these people and they're thinking, oh, I can make them all this money, and it's not.
So why do you say yes? Why don't you say no? That's not my bag.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Everywhere I go,
I don't know.
Audrey, all you have to do is say no.
You know where the downward spiral began? The downward spiral began when she slept in a parking lot with this guy.
Good morning, Audrey. How you doing, girl?
Hey, John.
How you doing?
John? Are you trying to pimp her, too?
No. You come back.
You've ever heard of such a thing, Terry? All these guys trying to pimp me, and I can't say no.
Well, I tried to pimp Steven one time, and it didn't work so well.
We have tried for 7 years. He keeps saying no. What a fortune we'd make on Kilbreath's name if we could pimp his ass. Oh, the money would be rolling in. We need a bigger boat. But Steven says no. That's the funny thing about when one is asked to be pimped. One has the option to say no.
Yeah, but she might be in a situation where she can't.
What do you mean she can't? What's going to happen if she can't?
Well, these guys might do stuff to her. I mean, that's probably why she had to escape and run out of the area.
A grown woman. She can say no. What, are they going to kill her? Is that what you're suggesting? If anyone should have been scared of that, it should have been you, Kilbreath. You knew we were bluffing.
Well, but you don't know the fear that maybe these guys are putting into her for wanting to make money off of her little
her name, her reputation on the program, that's so stellar. You can make a fortune off Audrey's name by pimping her. So what'd you do? You went down to California and decided to pimp yourself?
I was trying to pimp myself, exactly.
Huh?
You need to come back and be with me there, Audrey.
Oh, man, that's no way.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is that the reason to turn the car back around and go back to California?
Like, I'll stay here.
I think I'll take a choking over that.
Yes, Broke Paula.
Yeah, Audrey?
Yes.
Honey, come on home. Do you have money?
No.
Do you have a car?
No, I'm in a bad situation.
Well, you put yourself there, but you're going to have to get yourself out and not be afraid of anybody else. Are you there?
We'll get you home, Audrey, all right?
Yeah.
Man alive, what the hell's going on with this family of ours?
I feel sorry for her.
All right, let's call one guy who won't feel sorry for her.
Make her feel even better?
Yeah, we'd love to see her at her bottom basement moment.
Mm-hmm.
He knows from those moments.
He's been waiting for it to hit rock bottom.
You don't think he'll have a little bit of compassion?
Keep calling his old number. What's his new number? Do we have it written down somewhere? Because he won't call us anymore. He's too busy getting it.
Yeah! He's probably in an interview right now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's starting to feel good about himself hearing this. Audrey?
Yes.
Man.
What?
Yes, gay. Are you taking this all in?
No, I'm busy looking for a job.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah, right.
You haven't heard Audrey and her biggest moment of despair that a real life can possibly get to?
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
All right. How are you feeling about this?
Kind of funny.
Oh, nice.
Audrey?
Yeah.
Gay said it's kind of funny.
That's him. He dead anyways. I don't care what he says.
Now, Gay doesn't want you dead.
He does.
You're more valuable alive to him. You provide comedy in his life.
Right.
It's hard to come by.
Yeah,
Gay, do you want her dead?
I really don't care.
Oh, nice.
All you had to do was say no, Gay.
Yeah.
But I'm busy trying to get my own life in order, and you want me to care about her?
You should have compassion for other people, though.
Whatever, if I could pimp my ass out, I would. Nobody will pay. I need money.
So the Bouncers of the Bohemian haven't tried that yet?
Yeah.
If they want to, they can.
Oh, nice.
You guys
want
want
money just as bad. It doesn't, you know.
That's not.
So tell Audrey. Talk to Audrey. Have a moment.
Come home and get a job and just be in this area where you have friends.
Maybe they could pool their resources.
Oh, yeah.
Audrey, have you heard Gay's advice? Do you guys want to move in together?
I didn't say that.
That's what I heard.
He didn't say that.
Oh.
Do you have anything to say to Gay, Audrey?
No, I mean, I don't hate anybody.
But if you did, it would be Gay?
No, I don't even hate him.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks.
How can you? With the theme from American Tail in the background.
Can't hate anybody.
And Audrey's American Tail got black and blue. Down in California, Terry. And she didn't need to go to California to begin with.
No.
So you want to come back, Audrey?
Yeah.
Well, where are you now?
In Oakland.
Can you catch a bus or something, or?
Come back with the Mariners.
God, Steve.
Audrey, we'll get you on a bus this afternoon. Sound good?
Yeah, but I'm like in a situation you don't understand.
Oh, jeez. I don't even know if I want to hear about it.
I've lost a leg.
Oh, jeez.
God.
What's the hot back going to be? Get on a bus.
Just get on a bus and come back.
Get on the dirty dog. We've all done it.
You're afraid to come back here for some reason?
I'm in a situation I can't talk about it.
You in prison?
Are you wanted by the law?
No.
Then what is it?
Just bad men, that's all.
Bad men.
If Terry had a nickel for every bad man she had to run from, she would be all the way in Oak. Who knows where? El Salvador right now. Can't go running your whole life. Gay. Will you say something nice to her, please?
Why?
Because she's in a rock bottom moment right now.
And I'm not.
So you should
Audrey.
be lifting each other up.
Whatever. Don't even start with me today.
How about you start, Audrey? Say something nice to Gay.
Like I said, I don't hate anybody, and I don't even hate him.
I don't hate her either.
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, that's good. Gay, lots of progress.
Audrey?
Yeah.
So if you're not wanted by the law, you're afraid to come back here because someone's after you?
Is it up here or down there that is?
Up there, there's big old people, and down here there's gorilla pimps, and up there there's big people, and problems everywhere.
All right, then stay down there.
Try Utah.
Yeah, try you. Nice, Stephen.
Now, people don't die a lot in Utah. Unless you're a teenage girl. It's nice. Well, they found her.
We got the umbrella.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do, Audrey? You don't want to come back?
The Audrey
I
alert.
want to come back.
All right, but you can't. All right, well then.
Do you still have your apartment here?
Oakland's nice this time of year.
Yeah.
You still have your apartment? Huh?
No, I have a few places I can go when I go back.
Gay, could you move in with you? Share rent, expenses?
No.
Oh.
Well, Audrey, if you want to come back later today, we can make that happen for you. If not, what can I tell you?
I want to come home.
Okay. Hang on the line. We'll check out a bus schedule. All right? Or you want to fly?
I don't care. I just want somebody to get me home.
Okay. There you have it.
Pasty?
Our dysfunctional family.
Get in your car, Pasty.
Moment of the day.
Jeez, at the moment.
Yes. It's always uplifting. Always very encouraging to hear from our core dysfunctional family members. Don't you think, Tari?
They're doing well for themselves.
Right.
The T-Man.